And a few people in Melbourne and around the countryside. There's a big crowd here. The umpire has the ball aloft. We need the umpire to find a siren down there. He has. And here we go to rock and roll the start of the first term. It is tapped down by Bass, picked up by Stevie Carl. Carl now gets onto the front foot, goes through, puts up over the top. Chance now here for Gill. Gill loads up into the forward lines. Bouncy ball loose in the dispute. Who can pick it up? McLaren can shoot one from here. They don't. McLaren through McDonald to Sammy A. Sammy Alex the Polar shoots one long and hard out on the wing. Remember, Willunga have got a fair old breeze up their bum. Altus it is with the football on centre wing, back after a couple of weeks break from injury, and Altus has been done for a throw. McLaren gets the first free kick of the day and they load up down the wing, Trev.
Turner is right out there by the scoreboard, centre wing, and the umpire says too high and a free kick to Willunga. Willunga looks like they want to come out fighting out here real quick. It's probably a good idea.
If he gets this in the slipstream, he could put it through.
Yeah, get a score on the board and then make it hard. Up she goes, out they come there. Big Stanfield goes out to her, puts it over.
The player in the back.
Kick. Goes out. McLaren's trying to get it going. It's 4 onto 1 there, and they come out the back there quickly. And that one there was Stuart Green. Green puts it all out, misses all the targets, and she goes over the boundary line, and the umpire will now come in for a boundary throw in on the forward flank with Willunga into attack. Oh, he's got that one off on the side spin. Out she goes, over the back it comes. Bass can't get it, comes out. McLaren go forward, marked in the centre there. He turns around and goes around, and that one there would have been Ma goes out, goes up forward, comes out over the head of his running player though. Bang! Out comes Willunga, put down, puts it all out. Out there goes in Brett Ellis. Brett Ellis can't make a deal of it. Goes over, picks it up there, smacked out there by the foot, and that will go right in the back pocket and a free kick to Willunga over here. Kevy.
Yeah, well, the ball's out of bounds now in the left forward pocket down the road end here at Yankalilla. The ball's brought back in. Not a bad kick with that breeze there. At the back of the pack, it was nearly marked by McLaren. They couldn't complete it though. Ball's on the ground. McLaren player picks it up. That's out there in Jared Wilson. And across it goes now to Gill. Gill's kicked it in and he found a teammate about 30 metres. Straight out in front.
Put him a bit closer than that, Jeff.
25, 30. Anyway, he's got the ball well within kicking distance anyway.
21 today.
James Grimley.
Well, who do you reckon?
He's won the goal kicking
flying around like
trophy for the highest goal kicker in A grade this year. So when he comes, the man on the mark. So he's about 25 out, and I think he's going to be lucky.
Grimley's missed it.
And that is a minor score only there to McLaren. That's 1 point to McLaren, nothing to Willunga, and that's taken nearly 3 minutes. Now, FPA scoreboard.
Kicked the living shies and has her out of it.
Yeah,
He didn't do nothing
through that, didn't he?
He was kicking that down to the bakery. If you're ever down in the Yankee Little Land, the boys from Lower Manhattan, it's a hell of a bakery back where that ball ended up. It is McDonald with Willunga kicks it. How's this? He kick in from full back. She lands in the centre circle. Picked up by the big fella there in Brendan Gill. Gets it in, fires it down the line on to Maher again. He's in all sorts of trouble down there. He could be done for holding the ball. Umpire says I'll have it. I will ball it up. No attempt. Plenty attempt. He tried. With a 40, flick it up. Good effort here by McLaren. Keeping it. Big Basti gets it off. Through they come at 100 mile an hour. It's Branson, and he is getting all wrapped up and go on the ground. Umpire again will ball up the 40. The players gathering. Big Basti, Carly going in for the 40. But no, that's Mutton in down there in the ruck work. Picked up by a male medalist there in Brett Ellis. It's just crowned on Wednesday night. And the male medalist, an extraordinary vote. Was it 22 votes?
22 votes.
Out of 9
he
games.
He won by 10.
Yeah, it's an amazing effort. Ball comes back up again. Willunga have the 40 on the clubroom side wing. And she gets dragged over the line there, and their boundary umpire will come.
These are umpires' votes in 9 matches. He got 22 votes. 7th first, I think they said.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. Good year. Ball goes up in again, boundary up the through. Both ruckman misses it. Too big over the back for Carly to get it. Picked up by Altus. Altus gets it, controls it. Handball's back up over the top again. They go forward to Lee. Lee sticky fingers didn't stick quite enough. Toe poke off there by Lutz. Handball comes back over the top by Willunga. Willunga can shoot in for goals through Sam Rennie. Sam Rennie has put it out on the full kick.
Yeah, well, it's not easy to score down there the way that wind's blowing across from the golf course, which is to our right. Kick back in now, and Raw nearly marked down there by Willunga. He jumped straight up in the air, but had no hope of bringing it down. One of the smaller players on the ground out there, and that was Brett Meagle. Umpire throws it up again. Taken down there by Altus. Altus kicks it down to the forward area down there, and two players come out there. One's got the ball, and none of them have got the ball now. The umpire comes and picks it up. He can't throw it up, otherwise it'll be on top of him. And he comes now to throw it up. Up it goes. There's an umpire from a mile away. Pays a free kick out there, and the free kick has gone to McLaren. They sort themselves out now. That's a good kick into the breeze out there. The ball now should be picked up here by Willunga if the boundary line was out of the way, which it isn't. And the boundary umpire will toss it in. On the wing in front of the coach's box, or between the coach's boxes. Here he goes. Give this a big toss in, mate. In it goes again. Down it goes. Here's a chance for Haskett to pick it up. He gets rid of it with a hand pass. A doubtful hand pass probably of that. And the ball's on the ground once again. And the umpire will come in here. Is that Ricey again out there?
It is.
It is.
Umpire was in this morning. Bright and early this morning.
Yeah, did the mini Colts player there. I think he had his throat almost had a grab on his throat then before he went for the ball. And we're in a bit of a stalemate here, Nifty, at the moment.
Yeah, it certainly is. Certainly is indeed. Got the beat on that one, Trev.
Yep.
You got him.
Boundary up right in front of the crowd here in the club rooms on that side. Throws that one and double-handed. Up it goes. Bass tries to get down.
Mitch.
Comes back down to Mitch Port. It goes out there. He gets wrapped up, swung around. Umpire says, nope, can't get it. Carl will get up and get shoved around too. So, coach gives it back to the umpire. Rice goes up again. Turn around, out they come. Bass gets it. Bass gets again. Puts it all over. Comes out to the flank out here now. Comes out. They run into each other. Dives on the ball. Could go for this. Oh, he got something. He got away with that one. Dived on the ball. Didn't make an attempt. And the umpire saw him stand up and said, no, I'll give you the doubt now. So here they are on the forward flank. It's right in front of our commentary. Up they go. Bass puts it out for Willunga. Turns around, goes out. She goes over the boundary line in front of Brett Ellis there for another boundary throw in. Right in front of us at the moment he is.
Our male medalist, number 4 there, Brett Ellis.
Goes in.
That's better.
Up goes the ball. Good one. Goes out over the back. Over the come. Haskett can't get it for Willunga. In they come. Picks up there by Branson for McLaren's. McLaren puts it out, finds his one out there quickly, and Max Gill puts it out, puts it over, and he finds his player further forward, and that one goes around to
kicked it in.
number 8, which we don't have.
No, Fanny it was number 9.
9 was it?
Yep.
Yeah. So Fanny picks the ball up. It goes right in the back pocket here now. Willunga pushing the ball around. Then they swing around. Tried to come back to club rooms, but it's too much. She was a daisy cutter. Goes out in the ground. Handball's going around. Willunga right under a lot of pressure here. McLaren's are throwing themselves in, knowing that this is peak work going against the breeze. They're the only one with a score on the board. After 8.5 minutes of the first quarter, the FBA scoreboard is McLaren 1 point.
Yeah, no, McLaren are doing a good job. 8 minutes sucking up plenty of this breeze from Willunga. Willunga now with the 40 stroking it down in the centre circle, but it's McLaren all the way. McLaren goes through Goodison. Goodison's ball's a bouncy one. Someone needs you more important than us, Kev. Ball comes out again, centre wing, club room side, loose ball comes down.
Bang,
McLaren
gone.
throws, bang, crunchy, doodah. Down they go, looking to play on quickly, but don't need to. Lee with the football can go forward one-on-one. Jakey Stanfield, I'd back him in here, big Jakey, or a little bit too big for him. Oh, McLaren boys are taking each other out. The loose ball down the line. I don't think anybody touched it. That should be kicked at Vale. Did touch it. So it will be a boundary throw in inside 50 for Willunga.
Got there quick, didn't it?
Willunga boys will be loving this. They're taking each other out, their opposition. Boundary umpire throwing out, they're crowding up the forward lines. Good high throw in, a beauty. Punch down, kick forward, hurry kick in forward. Beatty can get it, can he do that magic? Down with that head down, bum up, and tries to tackle it. Well done to McLaren. They tackled him the right way around the waist and stopped him.
Gee, that breeze now, look at
Yeah, she's a shocker. Ball goes up. Up in the air again. Stanfield gets the tap over. There's plenty of McLaren. Guernsey's got hold of it again. Got hold of it. They do through Branson. Branson's kick forward's a shocker. Picked up it is by the young fella at the battle. That's an absolute beauty. I reckon that might be Sammy Chigenza.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Flurio, we're in your field.
Get our favourite little advert there going on with our scoreboard sponsorship. Ball is back at the centre now to go in. That's the first major. Turnaround's been going. McLaren's have done pretty good so far. Up they go again. Bass, they completely miss it there. Out it comes to McLaren. McLaren sidesteps, moves, loses the ball. Enza goes up, picked up, handball goes out and he says high, free kick to, out there goes around to McLaren and Scanlon, I reckon. Oh, that's Mitchie, yeah, yep. You're right. Out they, oh, just got his hand in there, McLaren player. Puts it out, goes straight out there to Moyle. Moyle kicks it forward, goes out and finds his player on the wing clubroom side. Spins around. There's Joel Vanderloor. Vanderloor gets told to go on, kicks it up, spins off the boot, goes out wide, goes right around there in front of the clubs. McLaren's kick it forward, out they go, and the Sammy A comes in for Willunga. Stops it, nearly gets caught, just spun on the kick, goes up forward, over the back, and it lands in the hand of Branson, Stephen Branson. He goes off in the pocket, and he finds the running player out there, sidesteps around, goes on to Gill. Gill goes through and hits the post, I reckon.
Yep.
Certainly is. So McLaren now going to 2 points, trailing Willunga 1 goal.
Sammy A with the footy kick.
Short kick goes in there to Sammy A, takes the mark, and off goes Willunga with it. It might be Brownie that had it. Ball comes in short. Ball hits the ground in front of the players there chasing it. Umpire's calling play on, but they won't play on from there. Too many players laying on the ball. The umpire will come in and throw it up right in the centre of the ground. Up it goes again. In go the ruck. Big knockdown there by Willunga, and the free kick goes to McLaren. Who's got that one? Anyway, now the little kick out there goes to McLaren, and the player coming through there takes the ball on the chest, right over the far side of the ground, almost in front of the scoreboard. That is for McLaren. In the ground it goes, and the ball is punched across the boundary line there and bring the boundary umpire into being. So it's in the half forward line for McLaren. The ball comes in over the back of the pack. None of the ruckman touched that one, and given the run of the ball out here to McLaren, a little kick in.
Clever kick.
That is a clever kick, just not far off the ground, like a bullet, and went hit the teammate on the chest out there, and they've got another shot at goal now, McLaren.
Daniel Maher, I think it is.
I think it is, yes.
Yeah, it is.
So Daniel Maher's got it. He might struggle with the distance here, kicking into the breeze, don't you reckon?
He a bit low.
So in he goes now to take his kick.
Look at that.
I think he has made the distance, but he has kicked it offline. That's the third behind to McLaren. They go to 3 points, trailing Willunga 1 straight goal.
Not bad signs for McLaren though. 3 scoring shots into this breeze, stiff breeze. Willunga through McDonald gets it. He puts that one up in the air again. All crash comes through from Stanson. He might have given that one away. I would have thought so too, Trev.
Jared Wilson.
Yep. Wilson with the footy can play on quickly, can send it back in once it came. Ball comes up again. McLaren boys fly high. That might have been Mutton at the back door in there. Picked up it is by the male medalist. Gets his handballs away. Picked up in the run through Joel Vanderleeuwen, and he misses and kicks another minor score for McLaren. They go to 4 points. Willunga 1 straight goal. FP Ag scoreboard.
Willis bite them. Have the attack against the wind, and unfortunately can't get one through the big uprights.
Well, it doesn't really matter much. You're soaking time up though, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, but when you have those 4 shots like that, none of them were real hard. Not to get, it's not to get one in them. That's only 25%, so it's low average. Willunga now steps inside, drives it off the clubroom side, comes right out the wing, goes up in there. That was Stanfield. Tries to get it, comes off the hands, over the boundary line for a throw-in Kevy.
Yeah, for the ball to be thrown in this time on the clubroom side. Get around to throwing it in. Umpire throws it in this time. Over it goes, down or taken down there by Altus, I think that was, that had it then. He's dispossessed of the ball, gets a hand pass, but goes straight to the opposition down there. Altus back again to try and do something with it. Brownie gets it, kicks it across the ground. Brownie. Kicked it straight to the opposition, Brownie. You're going with the wind, not into it. And here's a chance now for McLaren through Luke Goodison to put another behind on the board.
That's a
jeebies.
Oh, here you go. You're putting the mockers on it. That was a rarity from Scooter, kicking over a mistake like that.
Yeah, when you're kicking with the breeze, you're better off to boot the thing down and get out of bounds after kick it to someone at centre half forward. And this has gone almost through for another
mark.
The mark has been taken in the pack there. And Yankalilla oval there, you've got a pretty good shot straight in front. In he goes to take his kick now.
He's got it, he's happy.
That is a kick.
Grimley, is it?
Which is...
Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies have over 40 years experience in mining and blending soils and organics. We're specialists in turf soils, landscaping and organic blends. Customised washed sands for horse arenas, sports grounds and building sands. We also have a large range of decorative stones, gravels, mulches and pine barks. From car trailers to all truckloads. Wholesale quarry direct. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies, 86 Sandmine Road, Mount Compass. Open Monday to Friday 7am to 4pm and Saturday 7am to 11am. Phone 8556 8421.
Right up in the centre again, 16.5 minutes gone. This in the first term. McLaren in the front, into the breeze. Bass goes up, didn't go up far enough, gets it over to Gill. Gill gets the footy, loads it up inside 50 again. They go, oh, well done. Willunga come back across them. Could be Meagle, I think it is down there. Back in defence. For somewhere to go. They look a bit rattled. Willunga's defence
with the breeze.
Yeah, Willunga's defence never looks sort of rattled. Ball comes out on the centre wing, bouncy ball, misses everybody. At the back of the pack, McLaren want it more. Ball up over the side, throws the call from the umpire. He's right on the money. Picked up by Willunga, centre wing, scoreboard side, loads it up inside 50. She's going to bounce. Big Jakey Stanfield's got to put the pedal to the metal. He doesn't do it. He gets beaten down there by his opponent in green. Green gets it back up over the top. He does to a teammate. Oh, sort of slips catch coming through. That's through Jake Rowe, I think it is.
Yep, it is.
And Rowe, defensive 50, loads up, goes scoreboard. Out she goes to the boundary line, comes off hands, boundary umpire will get the footy and throw it in.
It's directly in front of the scoreboard over there. Shows the current score. Yep, going down. Willunga are not making big inroads into here. McLaren's are looking quite handy at this stage. Up it goes. Bass gets it for Willunga. Puts down, snap around the body, comes forward. Up they go. Drops the ball at centre half forward. McLaren's recovered quickly there by Rennie, Sammy Rennie. Goes out there and goes into the forward pocket. And an umpire signals now that it was touched. And he will have a throw in almost by the point post. Willunga's attacking zone going with this breeze.
I'm a bit worried about having Brad Haskett right back on the line. That was Stanfield out.
Yeah, up they go. Pushes down by Haskett.
Oh, he's done well.
That was
McLaren gets
so
it
hard.
knocked out there. And
Kiefer's been done holding the ball.
Dropping it. So hard has gone onto that one. And a free kick.
Just.
Semi looked like it was chopped out the tackle.
That's the boss, isn't it? It's a Mitcher.
So, yep.
Mitchinator.
You probably kicked this on the first
Oh,
hole.
you don't let him kick one in the first quarter. We'll never at the end of it.
Yeah.
You kick it on the first hole up there on the golf course.
Puts it up, drives his foot, goes through. The umpire does not move. He's happy with it. So Mitch
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Victor Harbour and Normanville. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we're helping you stand out in the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialist helping you stand out in the crowd. Give us a call today.
With the footy, rolls up again, 19 and a half gone, this is the first term. Willunga look like they're just sort of settling, but they're a little bit scrappy up in the forward lines. I'm not liking it at the moment. Ball comes in, Vandal it was, Joel Vandal. I thought he might have got one ridden in the back there a little bit, but not two. Goes to ground, umpire will come in, ball up again. The green strip through the middle, the old cricket pitch in there, just flicks it up in the air again. Bass goes up. Bass looks a bit flat to me today, boys. Sock it off the ground, doesn't happen. Picked it up, run around the corner of the body. There's Traggy Nelson. Comes through, slips, catch, come up, handball over the top again. Handball, where we're going backwards. Happy handballs happening here. Mitch Portlock's got his opponent all wrapped up. Umpire said it'll be held to him. I will ball up 45 metres out directly in front of Willunga goals. Bass makes his way in again. He's impotent big Stevie Carl back into the action again. Picked up and airy. Comes through, back over the top. Brett Meagle kicks around the body. Didn't even see where he was going. He put it straight down to the defence of McLaren. McLaren goes short. Picked up short it is by Max Gill. Gill goes down the line looking for a teammate. Where's the hand? Okay, Fenity comes in. Gill comes in. Gill gets it over to Fenity. Fenity now gets the football back down to Lutzy. Lutzy gets the footy forward. Still kicking it, thinks he's playing for Willunga. He kicked it straight to McDonald. They've got to pick up the football again. Picked up by Sammy A, picked up by Meagle. Meagle puts an area up in the air and it's gone straight down Max Wakefield's throat. Play on the call, must have been touched. He gives the football back over to Max Gill. Max Gill says, "Yeah, crowd catch." Straight over the line. Free kick, Mitch Portlock, the coach of Willunga.
He'll be tired by comes quarter time.
He'd be knackered.
The coach is sitting on it right in front of the crowd, drives this ball up to centre half forward, goes out, Willunga come out, can't get to it, turns around over high, spins around quickly there in Hutchins. Hutchins for Willunga puts it all up, 2-on-1, so they haven't worked it out, Willunga out here, comes back down, snapped quickly by there.
Oh yeah.
That goes around to Miles Warmington, he does what Willunga needs.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
Up it goes, pushed down there all by Willunga, but it went straight to the opposition. And down there in centre half back, the mark has been taken by Willunga. They kick it over that far side, and I think they're going to almost kick it out of bounds without it. It has been touched just inside the line, and the boundary umpire will throw it in. Beautiful warm day today here at Yankalilla. As the boundary umpire's got hold of the ball. Sun's out. Up to the ruckman, and that is a fairly short throw-in down there by the boundary umpire. And it's being passed now by Willunga, goes over the top to Brownie. Brownie kicks it further down the ground. Waiting for it here though was a couple of Willunga players.
Good wrap
he's
up,
in trouble there.
No,
I thought he might have been. He had the ball in one hand, he had the other arm.
Tried to bust it, didn't
he?
he?
Yeah, he tried to break through the tackle. Umpire throws it up again. Up it goes. A good belt down there by Willunga, and I reckon he got rid of that by throwing that one. And he did.
Picked it. Good pick.
And that is a free kick out there to Willunga. Gets back, takes a kick in quickly. You want to be at the back of the pack here, I would think. Doesn't go there.
Mate, the old don't argue.
See a few of them around the place, so these don't argue. Ball comes out loose.
Collier.
Picked up out there by Collier, James Collier.
Good kick, Jimmy. There you go. Warmington again.
Warmington, that's his second goal.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
who just gave that assist, seen Warmington standing there, good vision, good kick. So Willunga got a little bit of pep back in their stat now. That was a little bit more method in the madness. Umpire with a footy up in the middle again. Big Stevie Carl waits down on it, gets it over to the Mar medalist. Big handball back, one goes to straight to Brownie. Happy handball comes at Collier to Haskell. He can go bang. He can find Stanfield. Ray, you big Jakey. Oh no, the big Bass's down there. Back of the pack. That was crude. That was pretty crude. And they're coming in to say to Bass, that was naughty if we're doing that.
A bit more than naughty.
And we're going to have a stoppage. Yeah, boys, I reckon. Players going to need a trainer. I wouldn't like Big Bass to run into me like that.
Especially with the knee up.
Did he sit down?
It's always got to be because out the back it's not
Down the sales, is it?
Whatever it is, he hasn't moved too much. I reckon he'd have one sore back.
Yeah. So we're at 25-minute mark here in the...
just got hit by a truck on the replay here.
It looks like my truck going past. 25 minutes down on here on the first term, so we've got a few goals rattle on. We're going to have a bit of stoppage play here. Player's not come off his hands with the trainer. Make his way up. I'd say he's just probably got the wind taking clean out the sails, so if you're getting the breath. And 50-metre penalty has been given by the umpire for a crude bump, and the Willunga fans have just erupted. They've worked out what's going on.
See, that's a long 50, isn't it?
50 plus a little bit more. Ball comes out from the centre. We're up and away again. Kicked on forward. It is there by Stewie Green. She's in the square. Handball, quick one. Goes down to Collier again. Collier just loads up, and McLaren are queuing up underneath it. Oh, they couldn't take the mark down up in there in row. They're wrapped up. And the umpire will have to move in. That's Lee. I think it is for Willunga at the bottom of the pack. And the long sleeves.
It was a handy
Green from McLaren. Missed that one.
just handy fumble, wasn't it, really?
Yeah.
Umpire with a 40 just off the centre circle to go up again. 26 gone. Tap tack over the top. Haskett trying to bust the pack. And Branson just not letting Brad go anywhere. We're a roll again. They go again. Big tap. Willunga went a little bit early. Stevie Carr waited for it. Gets the punch down, but it's gone straight down the throat of Nelson. Nelson goes forward. Big Bass at the back of the pack. The big fella's got to arch that back. He does, and he puts the shepherd on. Oh, inside it goes to Stanfield. He's taken the mark, but they've given it away up there, have they?
Give him 50. He's going to card.
He's coming back. He's going for the back of the hands.
It could be a yellow.
I can't see what colour that is.
It's yellow.
Yellow, is it?
Yeah.
It's not red, so...
Yeah. It's yellow, but that's probably no different than what Bass come out, and he just got a 50 metres, so...
So I don't know if that footy's going back again or Stanfield's going to take that
It would
off
have to
from
be
the
an
kick.
FAD.
I think he's got the hint
Or
there.
if not, if he doesn't, it'll be a 50
And you've got to work... Oh, the siren's gone, boys. That's what's happening. Well, hang on, no, it can't, because he's still got to get the kick, doesn't he?
If he's paid it and given a mark, he's had to pay the advantage.
Hey, now I'm confused.
Yeah.
No. You can't send him off. You've got to play. Even the siren's gone, unless the siren went... Sorry, folks, we're a bit far away from hearing it. So unless the siren went before that was completed or not. But if there's...
You're not too sure what's
No, I'm
happened,
knackered. So I would have thought that had been paid a free kick somewhere, boys.
Anyway, whatever's happened,
They're in
players
control of the game.
The players are there. It's quarter time, and the score is a 1-goal forward to McLaren. They're kicking into the breeze, and Willunga 4 straight goals kicking with the ball, with the breeze. So 14 points the difference at the moment, and a little bit of confusion there over the attack on the player rather than the ball, I suppose, as the ball went into that forward line then.
The siren, we'll check up on that one, but the siren must have gone before the incident. That's the only way you don't get a free set.
It's 5-3. Our apologies for our line on here at 90.1. It's been a bit sus through the first quarter and been difficult to hear.
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Victor Harbour and Normanville. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we're helping you stand out in the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialist, helping you stand out in the crowd. Give us a call today. Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Get the power.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Flurio, we're in your field.
Are you there, Ian?
Yes, mate.
Can you hear us all right now?
You're okay at the moment.
Okay.
As long as it stays that way through the call, it'll be good. But yeah, she was real patchy there. But,
was it? Oh.
Anyhow.
Come back come back into us if it does it again. We'll keep playing around.
Yeah. I was just checking the YouTube speed of the feed, and that was fine. But as you say, Sunday, September 20. We've got our line sorted now, and between here and Yankalilla, back to Kevin Curran.
And the players have just broken up from their packs from quarter time. And it'll be quite warm out there. They'll be drinking a bit out there at the moment. The old water and Gatorade or whatever they have out there would be going down pretty well, I would think, at the moment. But it is a warm, windy day here at Yankalilla.
Certainly is, Lee. Hopefully that line's a little bit better with our technical Tony in there sorting it all out. Trev's been up there and poking and pulling and plugging and pulling those lines, and hopefully everything else is all tuned in a little bit better. We have umpire with the footy.
Yeah, it's just breaking up a tad at the moment, fellas. Tony's on board there, is he, behind the scenes?
Yep.
Yeah. You can give him a tinkle.
I'll let you carry on in just a moment.
All right.
3.
We're ready to go.
25 degrees in Victor Harbour, back to Yankalilla.
Thank you very much, Ian. Ball gets tapped down again. Back comes McLaren. McLaren trying to fake the old, I'm trying to get rid of it, umpire, but I don't really want to. The umpire will come in and ball up just off the centre again. Just up they go. Well, both ruckmen missed it. Haskett gets hold of it. He just jams it onto the boot. Down the line. Altus underneath it. How did he get that one through? Threaded the needle. Altus now seen the distance coming through. It might hold up a little bit, but the distance I think should be okay. So Aldous hadn't played for a couple of weeks. So Willunga kicks this one into the breeze straight out from the start of the second term. Be pretty handy for them. Aldous on his way in, kick on its way. She's going across the face in the wind. The bows play up early in the middle. Zohar with the football gets it. Jammed around on the foot is Daniel Lee. He's put it around the body, and goal umpire says, Lee, that is...
Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies have over 40 years experience in mining and blending soils and organics. We're specialists in turf soils, landscaping and organic blends. Customised washed sands for horse arenas, sports grounds and building sands. We also have a large range of decorative stones, gravels, mulches and pine barks. From car trailers to all truckloads. Wholesale Quarry Direct. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies, 86 Sandmine Road, Mount Compass. Open Monday to Friday 7am to 4pm and Saturday 7am to 11am. Phone 8556 8421.
Goes over there, turns around, picks up through there. Willunga is trying a lot of pressure on here in the back lines, and they turn around and goes onto there. The backman for McLaren are really getting snowed under here at the moment. In he goes, umpire throws it up they go, smashed over by Stanfield. McLaren's picked it up, comes out, he finds his player quickly out there, and I reckon that's Todd Mackay. Todd Mackay with the ball, it's just forward of the wing. The umpire says get moving, almost gets smothered on the boot, goes right back out there. That's a good mark by McLaren's out there wide. And Mutton has been a big goal kicker for him, hesitant, comes inside, he goes out and finds his player straight away there in Stephen Branson.
There's no one near him.
None of the Willunga players got back quick. If they did, they were too deep, weren't they? Which just gave that short one. And with this wind, you can kick them from here. The distance is not a problem from where they're coming from. He'll kick from around the 42, 45 metre mark. Like I said, wind will be going streaming from behind him, so it'll be assisted this one. Just needs to be accurate and hold it straight up there. He comes, taking his time, lines up, drives the ball, seems to be hanging out wide, stands out very wide, sneaks through for a minor score. FPX scoreboard, McLaren 1-5-11 to Willunga, 5 goals.
And the ball about to be brought back in now by the fullback for Willunga down there, McDonald. He finds his teammate out in the back pocket area there. He play on quickly with it, puts it up high, it's gone right over there near the boundary line. The ball though is kept in, and the players out there are saying, I want it, and the central umpire comes and says, well, I'll have it. Up it goes, this time knocked down there by Carl. Ball goes down again into a pack of players, and the umpire will come in again and hold it up, and I think that's the way it's going to be at the moment. Whoever's kicking into the breeze is going to try and hold it up as much as they can, and they've gone and done it again. So the ball's hardly moved. Might have moved about 1 metre in the last 3 or 3 coming on this time. Oh, they decide they won't do anything about it, but just give it a quick belt, and it's been picked up by Haskett. He gets it across to his teammate going down the ground, and that might have been Sammy A. It was Sammy A. Across it goes again, and Haskett runs her 3 or 4 steps and boots it down into that breeze. And coming out there now, Willunga have taken the mark once more. And this is well within kicking distance too, straight out in front of goal.
He snapped one.
He's kicking towards the town end, and that is number 29 out there, Daniel Lee. Can he put through?
Last week, didn't he?
He did, yeah, a bit of a surprise. And in he comes now. He's probably only about 30 metres out this time, straight out in front. Puts the ball on the boot. It is
in that post, skinny bit right at the top.
Right up near the top there. A minor score only. 5 goals, 1 to Willunga, 1 goal, 5 to McLaren on our FP Ag scoreboard.
First blemish on the scoreboard for them. McLaren puts a wobbly old one in, or should have been taken, didn't. Meagle's got it. Quick hands gets rid of it again. The hands, the run from Willunga. Look at the quick hands. The oldest back to Meagle. He's hit the ground run. Left him!
That's 50 metres, isn't it?
It used to be.
Oh, they changed it out there, but they
scrap that one.
I know it used to be because it's a deliberate act. So.
Deliberate trip, yeah.
So we got set up in the middle. Is he going to go for it? Over shot for goal. Breeze blowing through it. Well, then again, if he's fairly be protected down in there, isn't he?
Probably a good free to give away there, though.
Given those trees at the back, they're not really blowing down in there low. Anyway, he's going to have a crack at it. Nichols come in. Umpire's gone for the pacemaker. That is 1 point. 1 point only to Willunga. They go to 5 goal 2. McLaren 1-5 on our FPX scoreboard.
Certainly is. McLaren with the ball now, goes short, and he finds his player out there at the back flank. Just down the centre they go, and there goes another short kick, and he finds him out there, and they still haven't hit outside the 50 yet. So 2 kicks and they've only gone 50 metres. Now the umpire says play on. He tries to bring it more down towards the centre. Up they go, over the back over here, almost by McLaren. Good struggle going out there. Turns around, gets down onto it. Handball goes out. Semi-A puts it out. Haskett's waiting for it. He'll run in the big one. There's a spin and turn. And he goes out there, and thank you very much, right onto the chest of the player coming out.
He wouldn't want to stand in front of Haskett when he's gone full pace.
No, the trouble is, like, he spun out of it, otherwise he would have taken him everywhere. But Warmington, is it? So
he's kicked a couple of goals.
Yes, he's kicked the 2 up this other end. So Warmington will be kicking from, he's probably going to be 40 metres. The thing here is the wind's going to come across his body, so it's virtually, we'll carry it left to right as we look at it. Round, he's being serious on it. Here he comes now, puts it all up, hangs it up. There goes the wind, pushes it across. Umpire looks at it and says another minor score there. So on the FP Ag scoreboard at the 7 minute marks, 1-5 to McLaren.
Ball brought back quickly now from that behind, and again it's marked by McLaren. There's a little kick in out there, finds his teammate out there in Wakefield. Wakefield kicks it over the top. That was a bit of a gutsy kick out there, and the ball goes back now, and Willunga have got the numbers down there in that end. Warmington goes in, decides to he'll kick it right now, and that one has gone straight through for another goal.
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
Courageous stuff like that happening. Behind the umpire, ready to go again. Little gusty brins out there. There they go. Big Stevie, Carl Bass. Bass waits down on it, but he gets it down in the middle. It's then Ellis. Ellis, the umpire says play on. Umpire says no, you've been dumped. And Ruthie gives one away. McLaren from the centre circle plays on quickly. Tries to jam it in the forward line. Mutton's a target. McDonald's in there. Mutton gets a falcon. He gets back over to Gill. Gill says, I don't want it. Back to the male medalist in Ellis. Ellis tries to thread the net. He's in more trouble than Burke and Wills. Oh, he got the handball out, says the umpire and Ricey. Cap put up McDonald. McDonald goes to Sammy A. He's got to get it cleanly and go. Jams it on the boot. The boot kick wasn't too good from Sammy A. It's gone straight down the throat of Todd McKay. Distance for an A grader, not a problem. Accuracy here with the breeze. Swirly. I need a goal. I need a goal. I need a bit of a goal in a hurry to roll it along. 9 minutes just gone. This is the second term. It's the first set shot for goal for them with the wind behind them. Rarity. Semi-A off centre.
Might be a real easy shot for
No. And they come. Okay with a 40. Kick is not too bad. It looks pretty good. Goal umpire says, I'm happy with that. Yes, indeed.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Victor Harbour and Normanville. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we're helping you stand out in the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialist, helping you stand out in the crowd. Give us a call today.
Gets it, one hand with a big body, gets the ball forward, out it goes forward, out to there. Willunga in the main run onto here, goes out to it. McLaren comes in from the back, now he gets tackled on that flank.
Lots of
goes
leggings
back
going
down
on
to
today.
it, he's turned around, he's picked up for another leg, bang! Says, don't you grab my boots, and puts him down. McLaren deep in that back pocket on the opposite side. Umpire says play on, and off they go. Up to the wing, goes out there. That's a good grab to Willunga. Collier. He's got the headgear on. Always wears it. So he turns around, drives this ball. That gone a good distance too against that wind. Goes out there. Haskett was it, or Stanfield dropped it? Stanfield dropped that one, and he turns around, but he gets the ball up there in that pocket where the ball come from.
Tuck it under the one wing.
Yeah, turn around, sets himself up to it. Up they go, thumped it out there by Stanfield. Stanfield from Willunga puts it down.
Can he get a free kick?
Gets a free kick. He dived down and Sigourney's got it. So yeah, so Willunga get up with the ball here. Who's that? 14, is it? Is that
definite chance here?
No, it's not. No, it's not Meagles. No, definitely not Meags.
Anyway, we'll
too
pick
big
his
for him,
number up.
Oh, then again.
Willunga with the ball deep in the pocket. He's going to kick straight into the teeth of this wind. Puts this ball up, left footer, hangs it. Umpire looks like he's happy with it. Check out who it is. Bingo!
Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies have over 40 years experience in mining and blending soils and organics. We're specialists in turf soils, landscaping and organic blends. Customised washed sands for horse arenas, sports grounds and building sands. We also have a large range of decorative stones, gravels, mulches and pine barks. From car trailers to all truckloads. Wholesale quarry direct. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies, 86 Sandmine Road, Mount Compass. Open Monday to Friday 7am to 4pm and Saturday 7am to 11am. Phone 8556 8421.
Managed to keep his balance though, and out there, that Sam Aglixopoulos is a bit late down there, and the ball goes across and been marked by Gill. So Gill's got hold of it for McLaren, kicks it into the centre half forward area out there, off hands it goes. Player there tries to get a hand pass away, a kick off the ground here, might see the ball go through the goal. It doesn't, it's not that far out from the goal square though. And well, just as well there was a player standing down there by himself. He's kicked it up in the air. In fact, they won't even be 10 metres that it's gone. Ball's on the ground now, down it goes again. And the umpire will come in and say, holding the ball, and the free kick goes to Willunga. Goes out there to Craig Nelson. So Nelson's got it, he can kick it across the ground if he wants to. He does, he finds his teammate over there, and Nicholas Scanlon. Scanlon's got hold of it. That's not a good kick though. Down the ground it goes. There's a couple of players out there. Oh, well done by the Willunga player there, and in goes Ellis. And they're making sure Ellis doesn't get out with the ball. There's 3 players tackled him from Willunga, and the umpire says, give me the ball. Ellis in the big sandwich there, and up it goes. Knocked down. Portlock's got it. Good hand pass by Portlock. Goes quickly over there to Nelson. Nelson gets it down the ground, and a free kick has been paid for hanging on to McLaren, and it's gone out there to White. Yep. Yeah. And now the ball comes back there to Haskett. From Haskett it goes back to Walters. Walters kicks it in, and here's a chance now for
that's good footy.
Yeah, straight through the point. So, and it's gone through there for one behind only. Nifty 7 goals for Willunga, 2 goal 5 to McLaren.
Kaifer Zohar to bring the footy in. It was Sam Rennie. Kev, that was the last goal kicker. I'll be keeping track on him for a fair while. And to get back in there. So Pam's out now, out to Jack Rowe. Rowe loads up, comes down to Stevie Carr and the big ruckman there in Bass. He gets knocked off hands. Chance for Mitch Bullock. Thread the needle. Duck your head, Mitch. They're coming at you. Turn. Gets that handball away. They could have been in the back. No, it's not. Play on's the call. The bench is screaming for it. Boundary umpire says it's come off hands and gone out of bound, and there's plenty of voice going down in that box. Boundary umpire with a footy.
What a place to have to throw the ball in.
Yeah. Well, the coach ain't in there. He's out there in amongst the ball. Gets tapped down. Bass has got it. Stevie Carl's got it. They're going to marry that football. Comes up to umpire right.
They're going to marry each other the way they go.
They're loving each other. Up they go. Carly gets the tap down. Mitch Portlock gets it in front of him. Eludes one player. Gets a little toe poke forward. The kick, the bounce comes. Oh, Tregenza's dumped by the male medalist. The umpire said that's all fair. Love and war. Boundary umpire with a footy again. We'll throw it in. Tregenza said, yeah, that's good on you. Win the medal the other night. Ball come back over again. Oh, well done by Gill. Ellis, quick hand, slick to Rowe. Was that Rowe? Sorry, Branson. Branson nails the kick, and it's just off target. Through for a minor score. 2 goals, 6 McLaren. 7 goals for Willunga on FPA scoreboard. Handy lead, boys.
Very handy lead now, isn't it?
Right, the back lines now. In comes Willunga, plays it.
Oh,
That's a
shot.
floater off the boot. Falls in the arms there of Max Wakefield.
He's a goal kicker.
McLaren's have a steadying shot here.
I reckon he kicked a few in the grand final last
He did.
year.
He did.
You see the wind on the umpire's shirt there really flapping around, so it's coming straight down. This will go virtually across his body. It's going down his 45-degree angle, so it will push this ball to the outside of his boot.
Hang it out.
And he comes, turns round, needs to put it on the left side, hangs
Oh,
up,
not
and
enough.
guess what?
Be lucky to
You
get a
will not
point.
bring it back from the right side, you have to go left. Minor score, so Max Wakefield gets to McLaren's 2-7, trailing Willunga 7-4.
Full back goes out to hunt for the ball.
It's coming back with a golf cup.
Yeah, hole in one.
It's the 18th in the back, is it?
Yeah,
True? You're the old golfer from down here.
Yeah, they're the scrapes too, not the greens.
Oh, are they? Still the scrapes.
McDonald's has got hold of the ball now. Cameron McDonald bring the ball back in again. Gets it in. Oh, the player there came in fairly close before he kicked it off. And up they go, and there's been a free kick paid out here. And McLaren's got the advantage of this
Big
one.
Stevie Cow.
They're going to play on quickly with it. He's got it now, kicks it in, a mark out here. It'll be easy to kick a goal from there. He's gone over here to Ellis. Ellis puts the ball
That's
up,
how
and I
easy you
think
do it.
Ellis has
That's why you get
put
goal
that
hanger in
one
your neck.
straight goal through. And
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
With a footy in the middle. It's cranium weekend in the umpire panel. Up high they go again. Big Carly pump, but Bass gets one down on him. Gill goes over, does the baby crawl, jumps on the footy. Could be in a bit of trouble. No, he's not.
I said that. I'm hugging myself.
One shiny cranium to another. It's all right, we'll look after each other. In the trenches, up they go again. Well, Big Carly's got some pumped up. He's just hit Bassy, get out of my way. Good tap down. Tap down goes forward over to Max Gill. Max Gill fires one in. Well done by Collier. Calm down, keeps the ball. Meagle's coming through like the Bondi. Still goes over the top. Here comes Mitch. In they come. The wrestling match is going on. Didn't have the football. Umpire was right on the money.
he couldn't have been any closer.
No.
Sam Rennie.
Rennie from centre wing. Jams it on the left. Good kick forward. Who's underneath that one? Oh, the sit
easy.
comes up. That is a good sit there. There it is by Toddy Martin. Martin plays on quickly. Looking for the big fella. Oh, he got the fingertips to it. Couldn't get it. Roll off the football again. Around the body comes Max Gill with the footy. Gives it all to all sorts of trouble. Okay. Oh, we've got somebody in the push in the back. It's a free kick, McLaren. Beer is coming up that one. Greenie. Stewie Green from McLaren. Oh, does the gutsy manoeuvre across the face of goals to the boss back there in Kai for Zohar. Zohar runs on, touches the footy once on the ground, waits for Stanfield to get there, draws him, loads it up down the centre of the ground. Scooter Brown's got it for Willunga. Quick hands. Beatty's had it, got rid of it, spun him out of it. The low daisy cutter kick comes forward.
Umpire said
Not a mark. Not a mark.
Picked it up off the ground, he reckons.
Folly.
Be a cricket umpire, this bloke. Ball comes back up in the middle again. Crash tackle, come back in. The tackle and the bumping's going on through Joel Vanderloor. He's going to hang on to that for all money. Right to the ground, the umpire will ball up again just off the centre circle. 19, nearly 20 minutes gone. This is the second term, and that one ain't going anywhere. Big Brad just bear hugged you. And that was Branson. Bloody really handy game from McLaren today. Carly gets it out of the ruck, gets it all, goes to toe poke it. Yeah, done too much for it. And he's given it up. Brad Haskett with the free kick. Just off centre. He's at centre half back at the moment. Goes in, runs down the line, loads up the big wobbler. Kicks it in forward. Willunga trying to keep down, but well done. It is by McLaren. Handball comes back out, dispossessed. Willunga comes in, numbers the turn and burn, comes around the body there from Hutchins. He gets dispossessed of the footy, comes back out to Warmington. Still a loose ball, McLaren. And here comes Branson again. Loads up the 40 forward to the big fella in Gill. Gill gets it. Juggles the mark, gets it and plays on quickly, spears it across the face. The goal's got good eyes, good vision and good run back there from McLaren there in Grimley. And the young fella can go back and take on his second.
Well, he's got a pretty good average, hasn't he?
Yeah, he does. He plays well. All the games we've seen him play, he's good. So James Grimley. 40 metres, to kick 45, he'll probably let it go. Kick is on its way, drop punt is coming in, goal umpire says it's just waved it off for a minor score. 3 goals 8 McLaren, 7-4 Willunga on the FP Ag scoreboard.
21 and a half minutes to the second quarter. So we're getting down into the time on now. Wait for McLaren to bring it back in Willunga. They put this ball right back in. McDonald goes out, tries to mark out there, but it can't. McLaren tried to pick it up. She goes over the boundary line for a throw in on the forward flank for McLaren. Over on the far side from us, away from the club rooms. It's over there on the scoreboard side. Up she goes. Goes up around Stanfield. It was Haskett then. He went up for the rugs, couldn't get it out, goes forward. So mark to move to Willunga right out there on that wing position right by the scoreboard. In he comes, drives this ball up now. I reckon that wind's starting to drop down.
It is, that cloud's coming over. Yeah.
Turn around, McLaren's quickly get the ball, go off. He finds his player out there on the wing. He drives in forward now, gone too far. This will be a run. There's 2 Willungas in there. He handballs over to Sammy A. Sammy A will go back again. Goes onto the flank there. He handballs out, goes to his player, goes back again, then finally gets a kick and goes up on the side. That's a fingertip of there. That was a real ripper there. It could have been Hutchins.
Yes, it is.
So around, Willunga go
out now.
Yeah, they stopped, so players are streaming down and they had nobody coming at him. Out he goes, over the back, turns around, the ball went badly for him, handballs off, he's off over, picks him up, he drives this ball up, our Willunga goes up and that's going to be narrows through, goes in for a minor score. Willunga go to 7 goals 5 to McLaren 3 goals 8 on the FPX scoreboard.
McLaren are going to play on quickly then, they decided not to.
Change your plans.
Kick it out short, runs across the line, puts it up high down there, and Haskett there is under the ball, gets it on the 3rd bite, and he will kick that ball right back in.
It suits him this too, because he pushes it out to the left, no, swings around the other way.
So he puts it down the other way, puts it down right down to the kick-off area out there. The ball's pushed away. Umpire lets play go on out there at the moment. Over it goes to Haskett again. He'll have another shot in there.
Oh, look at this catch!
He has found the Willunga player just stand there watching, I think, and suddenly the ball lobs in his arms.
Yeah, that's where the first kick should have gone, really.
And this is going to soak up a bit of time here. We're nearly 24 minutes into the quarter.
Warmington again, he's having a day
Warmington's having a real day out. He's kicked 3 goals before half time.
Could have 4.
Comes in now. Well, he should know. I reckon if he aims between the point and goal post on the left-hand side, it might go through.
I'm with Trev. I reckon that breeze has died out.
Oh, well, there's a big cloud come over now. Be a bit of rain in it too. So in he comes now.
Pushing nuts. She's
the wind didn't blow. There's another minor score. So it's 7 goals 6 now to Willunga, 3 goals 8 to McLaren.
It's allowing for it, but just a little bit too much.
Not quite. Yeah, you look at the trees the other side, it's up high, it's going, but nowhere as bad as it was.
Okay. McLaren with the kick-in duties is okay. Short pass comes in, still inside defensive 50. Looking to burn, not much longer to go in this, the second term. Comes out wide, scoreboard side wing, trying to clear the footy down the line. What do they got? Don't square it up. The kick sliced it off the side of the boot under pressure. Big Bassy comes through. He's trying to have a rest down there in the forward lines. And all the time he goes down to have a rest, the football seems to find these big mitts.
Yeah, well, he's been around, hasn't he? He's in Port's AFL draft there for a while.
Yeah.
Power.
Medal a couple of years ago.
Won the male medal for the best player in the league.
Got a few
Comes
up
in
the folks
now,
up. The
and
big
he has a long
I
shot
think he's
in.
got that.
And that is a damn good kick into that breeze.
Hey, he's got it.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Big Bassy gets it, the ball comes back up in the middle again, Haskett's getting there, McLaren's got hold of the footy, Big Brad's got hold of the football, with the McLaren Guernsey wrapped around. Oh, have a look at the wind gust up now. So something's in the, it's coming over darker, isn't it? Okay, could have anything into it. Ball comes out. Happy handball comes from McLaren. Come back out wide now. The run forward, the kick inside 50's going to come. Who holds up? McDonald goes up. Back of the pack. Back of the pack. It is going to be an easy one for Branson, and well earned from Stephen Branson.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Flurio, we're in your field.
So they've increased their lead.
Ball has finally made its way back, so the boundary umpire commences the journey off of getting into the centre.
Bit unnecessary to kick it that far when you meet her out.
Yeah, it's not necessarily. It's virtually standing on the line.
It's standing on the line when
he just boomed it.
It's a show off, I suppose, but you don't need to do that.
I reckon the big full forward's going to come and talk to you from Victor Harbour next week, because you told him off.
I did, so did the coach.
Up she goes in the centre, goes down by Willunga. Willunga picks up and goes forward again. Up and under it goes. Comes back down there and almost on his chest. He read it well. McLaren's picked this ball up. He's getting tackled. He's getting wrapped up. He gets put down on the forward flank. Forward flank there for Willunga into attack club room side. Lines itself up, the umpire throws, up she goes, up they go, turns around, goes out there by Todd Martin into there. He couldn't get it out from Willunga. Out they go to Brown. Brown puts it over, can't get to it. Out it comes, handballs goes through to McLaren. Missed the target though. Out they go, swings right around quickly onto there to Lachlan Scott.
Oh, that's a beauty!
Pulls down onto there. That's big.
That's
Jake. Big Jake. He goes off and burns it over. McLaren intercepted on the back lines. He comes out and he finds his player on the clubroom side out there. And this one here is Stuart Green from McLaren's. Brings it to the clubroom side now. Drives up to the wing. Here they go. Stanfield goes up.
He might get a free one for that.
Yep. Stanfield gets that one. You still notice though, he went that with one hand. That was on body on the chest, Kicks Loffers. It's a helicopter, but he got away with it, and he turns and hits the man at the moment. Miles Warmington on the chest. Warmington goes short and goes in. He finds his player quickly there, and that's Cameron McDonald. The 29-minute mark, nifty.
McDonald it is, loads it up. Big Bassy this time is down in there, and Big Bassy gets set upon and pushed out the way, and the umpire says no, it's come off the boot all the way, and it's a free kick in. It is by Kai for Zohar.
Nearly 30 minutes gone.
He'd be spewing Kiefer, wouldn't he? He coached the women's girls for all that time, give it away, and then they won the premiership finally this year.
There goes the
honker. It is half time here at the Yankalilla Oval in the first semi-final. Good on you, Nifty. McLaren is 4 goals 8 at half time. Willunga 8 goals 6 on our FPX scoreboard. Gets Trev, and I think Willunga might have won the derby in the windy quarter.
Yep, certainly did. They kicked 4-3. Of course, McLaren only kicked 1 in the first quarter, and of course Willunga kicked 4. So the goal kickers, Miles Warmington has 3 singles to Daniel Bass, Sam Tregenza, Sam Rennie, Mitchell Portlock and Daniel Lee. That's for Willunga. And for McLaren, they're all singles, Stephen Branson, Brett Ellis, Todd McKay and James Grimley.
So that's it, mate. This is half time here in the first semi-final
Few
at
tired
Yankee Little
players
Oval.
there.
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is what we have.
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Victor Harbour and Normanville. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we're helping you stand out in the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialist, helping you stand out in the crowd. Give us a call today. The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies have over 40 years experience in mining and blending soils and organics. We're specialists in turf soils, landscaping and organic blends. Customised washed sands for horse arenas, sports grounds and building sands. We also have a large range of decorative stones, gravels, mulches and pine barks. From car trailers to all truckloads. Wholesale quarry direct. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies, 86 Sandmine Road, Mount Compass. Open Monday to Friday 7am to 4pm and Saturday 7am to 11am. Phone 8556 8421. Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour. FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Flurio, we're in your field.
What was it, number 4? Who would you have it on 4? Let's put it like that. That's now number 1, remember?
It's not a number 1. It's a whole.
I get number 4.
You've touched on
It's number 4. It's not that.
4 now.
Let's just double check that. Make sure 1 is still a score. Nah.
You've got to take off number 1.
Yeah. Where's your score? Where's your score? Yeah, that's it. That's commentated. Well, there it is. Oh, yeah.
But there's just not enough data in the bloody thing to handle.
You're right, that can go there.
My little thing helped for a little while.
Yeah, it has. It's been good. Can you stop the wind now?
No,
you can do everything.
I can't do that. It's like Willunga, unless they fall over, should win it, shouldn't they? Yeah.
Get to their positions. It's still pretty hot here at the Yankalilla Oval. There's a big black cloud coming over on top of the hill, but we saw that all yesterday afternoon and nothing happened. So,
Including that half-time score, that was Willunga 8-6, McLaren 4-8.
4-8.
Yankalilla, Willunga 8-6, and McLaren 4 goals 8.
Yeah.
4, fingers crossed, back to the fellas.
As we said, there's a big black cloud coming over here on the top of the hill. Now let's hope it's got no rain in it. And let's hope we have a good second half, and I'm pretty sure we will, Nifty.
Yes, and we will indeed. Well, the coach from Willunga is going to have a look at it from the bench. He's gone off. Daniel Lee's gone off as well, which is an interesting. So what they got stored, they have the, here we go, Bassey's going to not start in it. Huskett's going to start the ruck duties in the middle. So Mitch has wheeled the axe here. There's changes of plenty all over the
I don't know why Mitch has wheeled the axe. He probably didn't need to.
No, he's made some changes. He's got McLaren thinking, I think. That's about what he's got. Willunga do have the aid of the breeze. And it's a fair old breeze. Ready to go. Here we go with the umpire. Back up in the middle. Third quarter we start again. Punch back up over the top. Now to Shawnee Beath. Beath now gets the football. Taps it around the body. Bouncy ball. Oh, Stanfield. Good love. Handball up over the top. Goes over to Sam Rennie. Sam Rennie has kicked the goal. Umpire will come in.
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is what we have.
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
We'll need to click over and click over at will. So it is 9 goals 6, and Sam Rennie
Player definitely kicked the ball and he got flattened. So
I watched it on the replay. He couldn't get anything blatant. And we talked about it this morning, didn't we?
Yeah.
About that one. So Sam Rennie, the double goal, the knife killer, comes in, the kick is on its way, and he's done it. 12 points, 1 play, and he earns it too. Got a stupid knock from the McLaren player and the double goal. Both umpires put into it, and I think the second umpire
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Flurio, we're in your field.
Pushes in the back, goes on, the umpire goes on, sockers forward, Haskett comes through, tries to pick it up, flicks the ball out and it says throw, and it's a free against Willunga. Comes back here and it goes out there now to Rowe, Jake Rowe for McLaren. Drives this ball forward, goes up over the back too far, and Willunga pick it off in the centre half back position. Sits himself up, drives this ball back to centre. Haskett turns around, goes off. He's getting handled everywhere. The umpire goes, now he's got high. So Willunga picked the free kick up onto there. Goes up there and it's going over here to Rennie.
Oh, and 50.
Sam Rennie gets it because
he's having a ride, isn't he, today? Yeah. Kick another one. 3 in 3 minutes.
And he's only given a 25. That was just off over the 7. He's only just got in, so it's only around about 25
Well, see if he's good enough
metres.
to kick it from there.
So the young man's kicked 3 and he's kicked 2 in within 30 seconds of each other, and he's going to roll up now for his 4th goal. Directly in front, drives up, he looks like he's come offline.
Missed that.
Pulled it across his body, so a minor score only. So the FP Ag scoreboard, 10 goals 7 to Willunga, it's 4 goals 8 to McLaren.
And the ball will be brought back in this time by, looks like Kiefer Gopher.
No,
Wilson was it out there. Anyway, the ball now is knocked down, going over near the boundary line, be picked up by Willunga, kicks it into the centre half forward area out there. They're lining up out there, and the mark has been taken there by
Wilson
McLaren through Wilson again.
Down to Zohar.
And he kicks it now down to Zohar. Zohar could be pretty hot out there with that long sleeve jumper on. But across it goes again. Mutton's got it now. Got it on the wing, right in front of the coach's box. Down the ground it goes, and Gill comes out and takes the mark. And
he's pushed off.
Pushed him.
Gill's taken the mark.
I didn't think there was much in there.
No, I think it might have been somebody else pushed somebody by the way.
That was.
Is it?
Yeah, no. I watched the first stuff and I thought, it's there, but there was nothing else.
Only a little one, yeah. Probably didn't deserve the free kick. Well, he got in there a little bit early too. The McLaren player there throwing on the ground. In a bit of disarray out there at the moment, and the free kick has gone to Aldous. Aldous has got hold of it. Kicks it down there to the couple of big fellas waiting down there for Willunga, and the free kick has been paid now to Kiefer Zohar. And Zohar's got the ball. Got the ball for McLaren. Runs around now to put the ball on the boot. Not a bad kick into the breeze down here, and wouldn't you know it, Sammy A has got it. Sammy Alexopoulos has taken the mark. He'll kick it back with the breeze. And there's a few, he kicked it to the smallest players on the ground, and the mark was taken down there by Jared Wilson. Wilson kicks it across the ground. They're taking a long time to get the ball down the other end. McLaren, right now, play breaks away down there and finds a player out there in the middle of the park, and that was, I think it might have been Ma that had hold of that, and kicks it further down the ground. McLaren leading the race for the ball. Play falls over, little kick in it goes, and Willunga get there first, grabbed hold of, put on the ground, and the umpire will come in and toss it up, nifty.
Yeah, interesting. Trevor and I just looking at some audio. We've got some gremlins in the paddock.
Got some gremlins. I think the direct streaming has got the B grade playing. So I don't know what they're going up there. So if you're listening, Chris, have a keep on it. McLaren's have kicked it forward and they've got a goal. Did not pick it up who that one was. It's coming out.
Mount Comfort's Quarry and Landscape Supplies have over 40 years experience in mining and blending soils and organics. We're specialists in turf soils, landscaping and organic blends. Customised washed sands for horse arenas, sports grounds and building sands. We also have a large range of decorative stones, gravels, mulches and pine barks. From car trailers to all truckloads. Wholesale Quarry Direct. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies, 86 Sandmine Road, Mount Compass. Open Monday to Friday 7am to 4pm and Saturday 7am to 11am. Phone 8556 8421.
The ball up it goes. Carl's in, great knock by Carl, goes straight down there to McKay. McKay kicks it down the forward line and they've got themselves back together, I think, at the moment now, McLaren. Another mark taken down there at centre half forward, and that might be Mutton again. Looking nifty. Pretty good on Mutton. So he's coming in now to take his kick.
I think you're pretty right.
He's only about 30 metres straight out in front. Comes in now to take his kick. This is a straight kick at goal, and didn't even made the distance, target. And it's just off the target for a minor score. 5-9, 10-7 now. Willunga leading.
So Willunga cleared the foot. He has that clearing kick right up to the centre circle, up to Big Bassy. Gets a double take to it. Gets the ball tapped down up on the ground again. Willunga, plenty of players in it. Umpire will come in with a whistle and we'll ball up. Ball up, you will. Just off centre pass. Stevie Carl gets the tap down, picked up by Brownie. Airy one again from Brownie, can't do it. Handball comes back up, picked up just by Branson. Branson wheels around the body, kicks forward. Here's a chance for them to fly up there again. They can't get it. That was Grimley. Gill off the ground. Handball. Plenty of players set upon. Umpire will come in and move up. And we'll ball up just inside 50 for McLaren. They need to get a wriggle on and get themselves a few goals on the board. Big Bass goes over, taps over to Collier. Collier couldn't take it cleanly. Big Gill's on the ground. Everybody's on the ground.
Well, the big bat players disappeared. Right?
Blown itself out. Comes back up in again. Tap back it over the top. Look over the top it is again. The boundary line, does it make it? Yes, it does now. It gets pushed out over the boundary line.
I think he made sure he got pushed out too.
The ball goes up, Stevie Carl. Stevie Carl with the football knocks it back up inside 50. Inside 50 she goes, and inside 50 comes the umpire again. Another ball, so it's a bit of time. Willunga probably won't worry about it too much. They go again. Big Bass rakes the football back down. Picked up by Warmington. This ends up over the teammate. Tries to square it back up in the middle. Plenty of argy-bargy going on. Boy says I've got one over the shoulder. It's going to be a free kick to McLaren. And only 10 metres out. 15 metres out, I would give him. Player, I just can't pick him up. Therefore, McLaren is at Grimley again. I think it might be. Don't have to pick him up. I think that is Grimley down in there. It is. It's a Grimley kicking from about 25 metres out. He's giving himself a bit of room. Kicks hard, long, or it's a bit of a floater. And she's off target and through for a minor score. He really needs to kick some goals up on the board. From that close out, that was a bit of a let-off for Willunga. Willunga now load up the football. A long, big pumping kick again. Lee's in the front set, can't get it punched away from him. Still work up in hard. Warmington with the football. They're all over Warmington like a rash. We'll come in and we'll ball up in front of the club rooms. Big tap. Stevie Carl gets the tap up over the top. In comes Ellis, goes to the boundary line, it's come off hands, boundary umpire, get hold of the footy and throw it back in. A bit of a zap's going out of this game a bit. So all to do with Rennie.
Throw the latch on the door here because they tried the opposite.
Sam Rennie with kicking plenty of goals, left, right and centre. And ball back over the top. Stevie Carl goes in. Oh, player here come in pretty quick. Hard in for the pudding. They're going in hard. That was Todd McKay. Gets the kick away. Going to the boundary. Did it come off hands? No, it didn't. So it'll be a free kick Willunga, and the Willunga play on quickly, Trev.
Out she goes now in that back pocket on the far side. Willunga in possession here. Goes out and he finds his player further up. Now they're breaking, going out there forward, but he's taking his time. He's let them close ranks up there. So there he goes, drives it out to the wing, pushes over the back. Out it goes too far, goes on over. fixes all up there and goes up onto the wing here now and turns around and goes up for a ball up now by the umpire on the true wing position right in front of the scoreboard. So he goes through into here now. Up they go. Tapped out there by Big Bass for Willunga. Puts it all down. Willunga picked it up, steps over the boundary line, and the boundary umpire will come in to have his positioning on this one now. Rolls up, coming into now to 11.5 minutes in this third quarter, and yeah, the sting's gone out of it. The wind's picked back up again. Up it goes. Carl can't get it out from McLaren. Goes forward. Out they pick. Go quickly out there. Goes out to Sam Rennie for Willunga. Goes back in. Handball goes back over there to Jared Wilson for McLaren. McLaren with a series of handball, puts all out and goes straight on to Stephen Branson. Branson goes up the forward lines, picked it up, beautifully trapped by McLaren, puts it all out, goes off, runs forward, 1-on-1 up the forward lines now, goes over, slips over, picks up there, that's Big Mutton, got it. Mutton goes forward, says thank you very much.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Victor Harbor and Normanville. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we're helping you stand out in the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialist, helping you stand out in the crowd. Give us a call today.
It goes. Knocked down there by the big fella for Willunga. Comes out with all ball taken away down there by Daniel Maher for McLaren. Can't go far with it though, and the umpire will come and throw it up again. Plenty of players around the ball at the moment. Wind's still blowing, favouring Willunga out there at the moment. Going up, there's a knock, here's the ball, comes from the back of the pack, goes down to the forward line down there, they push and shove each other, and hit the ball come forward. Will they be able to keep it in? McLaren trying to keep it out again, they dive on top of the ball, and here's a chance out there now for Willunga. They have a shot at goal, and it's gone just the other side of the post for a minor score. That was 10 goals 8 to Willunga, 6 goals 10 to McLaren.
Certainly is. Heading towards the 14-minute mark of the third quarter here at the Yankalilla Oval. This is the first semi-final. The loser is out for the season. And they come. Puts it in. It was a terrible kick, but it went straight into there, and Jake Rowe picks it all up for McLaren. Goes in and he rolls it over in the centre of Willunga. Pick it up again and drive into attack. Drives it straight up there in Warmington. Warmington goes up, turns around, goes over the back, and she turns around, she goes out, and I don't think that was touched, so that'll be a free kick over to McLaren's right in the back pocket there.
And it's Bryn Lutz.
Brinny Lutz, son of Sharon. Up it goes, comes out, turns around, the body goes down, Haskett gets it, goes over, picks all up, bang, down he goes, he's turned around, Lee's got it, straight through the middle, that's the 1-1.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
Willunga reversed that one around, didn't they, Kevy? So
they certainly did.
Up they go, in the centre, comes back out, straight down there on Tregenza. Tregenza can't get it, he loses it and finishes up, comes back over to McLaren, and that goes to Stephen Branson. Branson now drives it off, a bit of a bad kick, but gets up in the forward lines. Thump comes out, McLaren read it well, out they come, up high, Stump comes over the west, steps in, he's gone! Bingo! You won't get more than better than that, and Willunga have picked up and pushed him down straight away. One step too much.
Yep, if it had airballed it or kicked it one step earlier, he might have got it.
Yep, Willunga now drives it out of the back lines, up the forward. He pulls him down, umpires this play on. In they goes, Bass gets it, handballs out, comes over to his player, puts it all out, goes forward, and there's a mark out there to big Stanford. Stanford handballs off there to Willunga. Willunga puts it over, comes over quickly there to Hutchins. Hutchins steps around, left foot, drives it all out, and umpire says a minor score. So they now go to 11 goals 9 Willunga, 6 goals 10 to McLaren on the FP Ag scoreboard. Kevy.
Yeah, things are going pretty well at the moment. Some good footy here. It looks like the threat of any rain has probably gone away now with that black cloud disappearing.
Yesterday, wasn't
it? It is, yeah, very much like yesterday.
Went right away.
Anyway, McLaren now will bring that ball back in. Where will they go with it? Goes over that far side of the ground over there, and as he found his teammate out there, it might have been Lucy that kicked that in. Down the ground he goes with it though. Tries to take a mark out there to Willunga. Back it goes, twists, he turns, and he runs across the boundary line. Boundary umpire's got it this time. Boundary umpire now throws the ball back in. In it goes. Up go the players down there for the knock, or the hand pass went astray then from Willunga, picked up down there by McLaren, but the players had the ball held to him and the umpire will come and throw it up. So it's in the centre square, but on the far side of it. Up it goes, belted down. Here's a chance now to get the ball out the centre. Willunga have got that chance. Down to the forward line it goes. A little bit of push out, and Willunga have got the number there.
Bingo.
And that's another goal to Willunga. That was a walking goal to Willunga.
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is what we have.
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
As I said, I don't think McLaren looked good enough to do. Up in the centre she goes, up they turn around, turns around, gets it out, turns around, Carl gets it, he's making no attempt and the umpire has let him get away with it.
I reckon he might give him a free
kick now.
Yeah, he got his head and pushed it into the ground.
Yeah.
So Carl will get the free kick.
He grabbed the ball, made no attempt, so he was lucky not to have get the free against him.
But
yeah,
anyway.
It was stupid by the Willunga players. Up they go forward, thumped out, picked up there by Willunga. Willunga come forward again. Out they go, comes out here to Sam Ready. The umpire's got another one, and it's going to be a free kick to...
No, I don't know what he's complaining about. I reckon that was probably okay. That's Warmington. The free kick now goes over to McLaren, goes to Carl again. They pick it on Carl, and I think Warmington might have told him what he could do with his whistle there. And he doesn't want to do whatever he said because he's given a 50-metre penalty against him. And big Stevie Carl will have a shot here.
What's your odds?
Goal.
I don't reckon he's got any hope.
You reckon he's got any hope? I reckon he's got half a chance. No, he hasn't at the moment. The ball will probably be forced through.
That's a snap. That was Branson.
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Victor Harbour and Normanville. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we're helping you stand out in the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialist, helping you stand out in the crowd. Give us a call today.
Comes back up in the centre again. Mitch Bullock back up on the deck, and he's getting wrapped up and put down in the circle. Probably will come in and ball up once again. Technical distance, so it's not going to be missing for a while. I don't want to run up and down them steps anymore. Ball comes tapped over the top. It is from McLaren. Through comes the male medalist. He gets hold of the foot. He tries to squeeze it out. In goes Altus. Altus over to Portlock. Portlock, little chip, finds Beathy.
A bit lucky there.
He was. Beathy gives the one back to him. Loads up inside. Who we got flying for the football? Haskett at the back there. Oh, big Bassey. Bassey gets it, jams it on the boot. Goal umpire says, I think that's okay. Yes, indeed.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
The third quarter, and at the moment it's 7-10 McLaren, 13-9 to Willunga.
Okay, 13-9 Willunga, and McLaren was?
7-10.
Good, thank you.
And they've called for another football here, and we're still going into the third quarter. We're in the third quarter at the moment by nearly 22 minutes. As the
No, they got one. It's coming back.
got one, yeah.
Just gone to play golf.
Yeah. The old scraped golf course at the back here on the end of the
They
goes
still scrapes
down
here,
to
Trev?
Yeah, still scrapes out there. Yep. If you want the greens, you have to go down to the links. Yep. Or down to Willunga down there.
Plenty golf courses around here.
Nifty makes sure there's green down at Willunga. He's a happy man there. Back in the centre, up she goes. Carl gets it, pushes it down from McLaren, comes out. McLaren spins it around and goes out there through Max Wakefield. Goes up to centre half forward, picked up there beautifully there by Grimley. Grimley from McLaren puts it off. There goes the second. Bang, mark in the goal squares to McLaren. The umpire's going to put him right back, and he's paying 50. I don't know why, because he's in the square. Kicks the ball straight through. Goes around.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Flurio, we're in your field.
Up it goes, pushed down there by the big fella, maybe Bass that was. Bass goes to pick it up, and there's been a free kick paid to Willunga out here for hanging on in the centre of the ground, and he'll play on quickly with it. Gets it across the ground, I don't think he's going to find a teammate with this, probably going to give a free kick away, and he has. The ball has not been touched as it goes through Nifty.
Yeah. Stewie Green with the football for McLaren. Bring it back in. A bit of urgency to get on with this game. He's going to switch it up across the oval. Goes out towards the scoreboard side. Ooh, a little bit of shove out there, and he shoved him fair into the football. So Kane Milford gives up the football. A long, high probing kick in. The big fellas are in there. Big Jakey Stanfield just plucks one out of the air. The big fella. 35 metres out, directly in front.
And he has not kicked one yet.
No,
he hasn't kicked too many yet.
No.
I don't think.
I reckon he's come back from injury, and he's really struggling to get.
He's limping out there now.
Touching the
Bass
forward
is
lines.
limping too. Been a hard day out there. It's not easy.
Oh yeah. So Stanfield, 35 out, on his way in. Should be bread and butter for him. He's kicked out of it. Goal umpire says, I think that's all right. The crowd are clapping for it, and goal umpire says.
Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies have over 40 years experience in mining and blending soils and organics. We're specialists in turf soils, landscaping and organic blends. Customised washed sands for horse arenas, sports grounds and building sands. We also have a large range of decorative stones, gravels, mulches and pine barks. From car trailers to all truckloads. Wholesale Quarry Direct. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies, 86 Sandmine Road, Mount Compass. Open Monday to Friday, 7am to 4pm and Saturday 7am to 11am. Phone 8556 8421.
Happened here. Lights at Yank might have to come on. That'll be a first. The umpires have set themselves up, and it's back in the middle once again. 25 and a half minutes gone, third quarter. Up she goes. There's a wrestle at the back and turns
Umpires,
round.
too many umpires be doing that.
Play on advantage to McLaren. Off they go quickly. Goes off to Max Wakefield. Wakefield goes out the flag and he finds his player right out there. I think it's Mutton again. Yes.
He's on a roll. Just have a crack.
Yeah, he has. He's come up. He's going on. He might as well have a go. He's kicked it. He's got a boot in it. Looks pretty good. Umpire looks good at it. He turns around. That gives him.
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is what we have.
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
Back in the centre with the umpire. 26 and 27 gone this the turn. Bass gets it, pulls it out of the edge, jams it on the boot, kicks forward. They need to get a goal before the siren sounds, just give themselves a little bit more buffer. Comes off some fingertips back down there in the back lines for McLaren, and the boundary umpire will come into play.
Players will need miners lights on their heads soon.
Oh, well, we've got the tint too, which makes it a little bit harder for us. But Jakey Stanford's going to do some ruck duties down there. So who's he going to tap it to? Dars taps it up over the top. Ball player there from McLaren tries to do too much with the football.
Wasn't expecting that, I don't think.
No. And that was Cameron Hutchins there putting the pressure on. Jakey goes up again, punches the football forward this time. And therefore, Willunga, a little chip off the ground, doesn't do it. They're all doing the body roll through to the point post, and the point post is going to win. So 14 goals, 10 Willunga, 9 goals, 10 McLaren on the FBA scoreboard, and they're out of here.
McLaren made the big break. They got out there and they've turned around. They've got it right back up to the back flank. Oh, he kicks in the man on the mark and she bounces off over the boundary line.
We've seen everything today.
And that was the easiest one there. I think the Willunga player's walking around because he's actually got a smack fair in the mush with that one. Boundary umpire throws it in, up it goes, smacked over the behind, comes out to Bass. Bass knocks it back to his player, bang, almost the head goes, comes up there, handball comes out, comes back to Willunga on the ground. The umpire will step in and turn around and bounce this on the true wing on the scoreboard side. Directly opposite here to what the club rooms are. They're on the other side. Up she goes, turns around, goes up and down. Willunga try to pull it out, puts it all over. McLaren's bend over, he gets wrapped up. The umpire will come in for a repeat at 28.5 minutes gone, so there won't be too much more left in this quarter.
Umpire's got the ball now right in the centre of the ground. He tosses it up. Up it goes, they push it down. No one wants to grab hold of it, they just push it forward with their fist. Ball comes out loose. Here's a chance now for Willunga. The umpire had already paid a free kick, and the free kick goes down there to Meagle. So Brett Meagle, he plays on quickly with it, gives it across to his teammate, right down the forward.
Thank you very much.
And right now the back of the game is
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Victor Harbour and Normanville. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we're helping you stand out in the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialist, helping you stand out in the crowd. Give us a call today.
It comes in again. Handball comes out and finds the target. Willunga back into attack. Aldous out. Spearing pass gets him right between the eyes. Aldous within zone distance here.
Well, a big kick says you'd have to say the game's over, wouldn't it?
Medleys. Curtains. Start wrestling them. Start rotating them. Start using your bench. Get the microphone that you don't knock around, Nifty.
I just say take it early night, go and have a drink.
Join the faithful up behind us, there's hundreds of them up here.
Yeah, they don't need any more though.
No, we don't need any more. They tried to lock us in, the smarties.
No, they didn't do a good job. So Aldous, it is, taking plenty of time, making certainty of the kick. The kick's on its way. It's a bit of a wobbler and a floater, and he's missed the lot.
How can they miss the lot? Anyway. Well, now we'll fair kick back in. And then I reckon that Zohar's got it this time. He's all black down there, you can hardly see him. Black long sleeves, black top, black shorts. And well, they're working out now where the ball came from. So anyway, Zohar's got it now, Kiefer Zohar for McLaren. He's got it and he kicks it right back over that far side of the ground again. Looks like the long arms of a Willunga player are up there early. Can't take the mark though. McLaren now, they're trying to get away with the ball. They can't. They're all falling over out there, and eventually the umpire finds that someone was grabbed too high. From McLaren, they'll go back and take the kick. 20 minutes have gone. 30, and there's another kick into the centre of the ground. It goes over the lot. Didn't get any of the players out there. Sammy A's got hold of it. Gets it over the top there to Haskett. Haskett kicks it further down the ground. No one will touch this, and I reckon it'll go out of bounds.
Just got a finger on it. He did.
Yeah, we've only got a little finger he got on it.
Lucky we don't have the cameras to look at that bend of the finger, will you?
Yeah, no, Rowie got a fair bit of that.
Boundary umpire's got hold of it now. Right in front of our camera position here at Yankalilla. In he goes, throws the ball in high. Two ruckmen go in, knock it down. Quick kick out of the pack down there by Groves. Groves goes over to a teammate now, goes over the top there to Fennerty. Fennerty gets it over to his teammate there and grabbed too high, says the umpire. I don't know why the other player's getting involved like that, because they've already got the free kick and it's Alexander Moyle. Moyle's got a player out loose in the centre of the ground. Over it goes to him. I think that might have been 12, was it? Green that had hold of that. And the ball goes down into that dead forward pocket over there. And the boundary umpire will come along and chuck it in, Nifty.
32 and a half. This is long now.
It's going forever.
Jolsey's gone to sleep.
Oh, Jolsey doesn't have a sleep.
Boundary umpire with a 40 right on the 50-metre arc from McLaren. She's got to go sooner or later. Ball tapped over the top. McLaren trying to argy-bargy their way through. They're doing it okay through Branson. Doesn't. Comes back out back door. Chance if Willunga to run it through. They do. They get it on.
There she goes.
And there goes the honker. So a pretty handy quarter for both sides up in there, but Willunga might have come out victors on that quarter. 15 goals 10 to Willunga to 9 goals 10 McLaren on RFPAG scoreboard.
Yeah, well, you look at that quarter.
Plenty.
Willunga got 7 goals 4, and McLaren got 4 goals 2. So both sides scored pretty well.
Yeah, well, you can score both ends of the ground. They've proved that both sides, that's for sure. So that's it. It is 3/4 time here at the Yankalilla Oval. Willunga taking on McLaren. It is Willunga with a handy lead. 15 goals 10 to McLaren, 9 goals 10 on our FPAG scoreboard.
Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies have over 40 years experience in mining and blending soils and organics. We're specialists in turf soils, landscaping and organic blends. Customised washed sands for horse arenas, sports grounds and building sands. We also have a large range of decorative stones, gravels, mulches and pine barks. From car trailers to all truckloads. Wholesale Quarry Direct. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies. 86 Sandmine Road, Mount Compass. Open Monday to Friday 7am to 4pm and Saturday 7am to 11am. Phone 8556 8421. The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot. Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour. FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Flurio, we're in your field.
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is what we have.
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.
You're not going to go inside now.
I don't care whether they're
Oh, we're getting ready here.
423, 90.1 Happy FM, our great Southern Footy show. On the spot there, Kevin Curran, Neville Nifty Miller and Trevor Pryor as we take you back to the last corner to Yankalilla.
Yes, this is going to be the last quarter of football for one of these two clubs, and at the moment you see the last quarter for the McLaren club, Nifty.
Well, 6 goals is a fair comeback, isn't it? And that's to draw the game. So they're going to have to get the old pedal to the metal, that's for sure. So here we go, rock and roll. Sorry, boys, I'm going to do a ball comes back up. Male medalist, straight out of the centre corridor, and he's about to get things alight. Loads it up in forward. Mutton from the back takes a good grab. 5 metres out. They're going to put him round on a bit of an angle, but that won't worry him. He's on a roll, Mutton, isn't he?
He is full for that last quarter.
Thank you very much, Mr. Stretcher.
Mr. Sticks.
Mutton with a 40. 5 metres outside angle, seen going away from us here. Gets this one, and there. Oh, he's sliced it across the lot. No, he's just got himself a point.
No, he's missed it.
No,
yeah.
no, he's missed a lot.
Yep. No, he's got a point.
Well, there's the point. So that's the one to get in front. All they need 6 goals now, and they've won the game.
Yeah, that's all I can do is get 6 goals and hope Willunga get none.
I don't think so, fellas. Do your maths.
Is it?
Gets him up by a point.
Gets him up.
But you can't win by a point. Yesterday. Sammy A comes in with it, puts the ball right out, comes over the back, up they go, taps down by McLaren's, picked all up, he steps over the boundary line. Brett Meagle there, and the boundary umpire will have it now directly in front of us, in front of the crowd, and the boozer up here. The boys have had a good day.
Yeah.
Up she goes now, in the middle, the ruckman run back, smashed out there by Haskett. Haskett goes down, Willunga picks all up, McLaren's trying to get it out, can't get it up, this will be wrapped up. The umpire will come in, and he will have a ball up now on the wing.
I think we'll see a fair bit of this, Trev, in this last
I think so. Willunga will be happy. Smash forward there by Bass for Willunga. Goes forward. Up they go. Turns around. McLaren slides down. He'll just about go on this. Yes, thank you very much. Holding the ball. Slid in. Fell on top of it. Willunga just picked up there and turned around. Stanfield gets up for it now and is holding the ball. Kicks out. Sammy A comes down from the back flank and he turns around. He sits on the wing here on the clubroom side. Steps around. Now he goes off. Drives it in the forward pocket. She goes right up in there, over the back once again, and goes off there. Turn around, kick back on the goal.
Ready!
Bingo! There's a reply that
South Coast Realty is an independent, locally owned and operated real estate business, incorporating sales and property management of both permanent and holiday rentals. We're heavily involved in the local community, with offices in Victor Harbor and Normanville. Our professional and friendly staff can assist you with all your real estate needs. And with well over 5,000 registered buyers on our database, all wanting to purchase properties on the South Coast, we're helping you stand out in the crowd. South Coast Realty, local real estate specialist, helping you stand out in the crowd. Give us a call today.
It goes, Bass knocks it down. Going straight out there in the path of McLaren, plays allowed to go on, the umpire will come in and throw it up. Throws it up now, almost in the centre of the ground. Up it goes again. Haskett comes from behind, belts the ball down, but that didn't really do them much good. The ball's got into another scrum of players, and the umpire will throw it up again.
Boom!
That was his own teammate, wasn't it?
No.
Was it?
No. No, that was Sam Tregenza.
The umpire throws the ball up, down it goes. McLaren have got the run of the ball now. What can they do with it? Long hand pass goes in. They need a bit more than a few long hand passes. They need some kicks right into their forward line out there, and coming in there, almost taking the mark. Here's a chance now for McLaren. If the ball bounces right, they're in business here. It doesn't bounce right for them though. Hand pass goes out. McLaren should be the first team in to pick it up there, but kick it, goal, and the ball goes just the other side of the post, Nifty. 9 goals, 12 to McLaren, 16-10 to Willunga.
Sammy A to bring the footy back in. Comes in short and finds his teammate out there, and Nicholas Scanlon. Scanlon can go down the line and find Big Jakey, and that's the target he's going for. They're coming in to hunt him down. Jakey taps over the top, clever, or Bass just missed it, goes down to Carl. Carl gets it smothered off the boot, comes to Haskett. He just jams it on the boot and kicks it down the line.
That's 50.
That's Sam Reddy again. Oh, 100. How much he goes? Sam Reddy, he's on fire today, Sam. What's he going to kick, half a dozen goals?
That's about the dumbest thing I've ever seen done by anyone, and that was Stuart Grew. He just ran in and stood in front of him. He was 3 metres over his mate.
Yes. Sammy played smart. He put his arm around him, but he stood there, and he just no need.
Yeah, he said, don't go anywhere.
Like I said, it was stupid to go in there, and he just sucked it.
Sam Reddy, from probably a little bit too far out. He's going to give it an horrible roost. He's giving it a big roost. Big roost. He's gone straight through the hole in the middle. Sam Reddy with 6 goals.
The Royal Family Hotel in the main street of Port Elliot prides itself on having a family atmosphere. Our dining room is open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week, offering great food specials and friendly service. Why not wind down with friends and enjoy a drink in our superb beer garden, renowned for being the best beer garden on the South Coast. There's live music every Friday night, traditional pub-style accommodation, and we're also a sip and save outlet for all your favourite party needs. The Royal Family Hotel, 32 North Terrace, Port Elliot.
Centre now, set themselves up they go, turns around, gets out there by Bass. Bass goes forward for Willunga, turns around, McLaren's recover from the back, they go forward, could have been Green I reckon, goes up, this comes from Willunga at the back, turns around, Brownie gets it for Willunga, goes up, he finds his player up, and Jake Stanfield right on the forward flank. He drives up now, right into the pocket, 1-on-1, out they go, underneath. Here we go, over the ball, thank you very much.
Rennie with 7.
Handballs off to him, Sammy Rennie goes in and he's...
Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies have over 40 years experience in mining and blending soils and organics. We're specialists in turf soils, landscaping and organic blends. Customised washed sands for horse arenas, sports grounds and building sands. We also have a large range of decorative stones, gravels, mulches and pine barks. From car trailers to all truckloads. Wholesale Quarry Direct. Mount Compass Quarry and Landscape Supplies, 86 Sandmine Road, Mount Compass. Open Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Saturday 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Phone 8556 8421.
Centre again, up it goes, pushed down. Chance now for McLaren to pick it up. They pick it up, fall on top of it though, and the umpire will come and throw it up again. Right in the centre of the ground. In fact, in the centre of the centre circle out there. There's a big knockdown going towards McLaren. Can they pick the ball up? They probably will. A player there led in the race for the ball was Wakefield. He gets it down to the forward line, and I think there'll be a free kick paid here because the player from Willunga falls over and kicks it out of bounds without anyone touching it.
He's put his hand up. We're going to have a bit of a chat about it. What do you reckon? Well, I reckon. Well, what do you reckon? Okay, throw it in.
I'm going to throw it in.
Okay. Anybody want to go get the 40 now?
I don't think anyone knows where it is, do they?
Yeah, he's kicked it forward. He's come back there now, but yeah, it looked like he stumbled onto it and it come off the legs or something. It didn't look like it was a kick.
Anyway, the boundary umpire's got it. He won the race for the ball there, and the boundary umpire will throw it in. In it comes. Carl probably got the knock down there, knocks it down, but the forward line for McLaren is almost non-existent. It was 2 Willunga on the 1 McLaren player, and McLaren now they're in trouble. The player runs over the mark. The umpire had called play on, and up they go with it. Almost a mark taken down there by Beatty, and Beatty hasn't had his best day either.
Free kick hanging on too long.
Yeah, Beatty's been quiet today. Yes.
It's not a Beatty day today, is it?
No.
And the player from Willunga with the ball there is Brett Meagle with the free kick. So Meagle's got the free kick. Just puts the ball on the boot, tries to do a helicopter kick down there with it, a quick kick out of the pack down there that goes to where all the Willunga players are standing around. Portlock gets it over to Sammy A. Sammy A kicks it down the ground, and Sammy A says, well, I'll give you a kick in.
Send that back with a paw and sauce.
So the kick in now goes to McLaren. As I do an interchange. Can't see who's got the ball there because the hand is in the way.
Lucy.
And Lucy wasn't. And McLaren now take the mark. Put the ball down, and that must be still a bit of wind blowing out there. Mutton goes for the ball down there, he can't do anything with it. And McLaren in the race for the ball has pushed it out, although Trevor, I can't see.
Yeah, just run over the boundary line. The boundary umpires sets for a ball in right in the forward pocket on the clubroom side. McLaren's into attack. Up they go. Missed it all down there. McLaren player went back on his backside. Willunga wraps up the other player, and the umpire will step in for his turn with this one. Going closely. Quarter's just ticking over, so about a third of the way through. Up they go, pushes out the backhand, it comes out, Willunga, Beatty gets it, pushes it all down, out it goes, here goes a run, up the handball goes out, smacked around, kicked up there forward, 2 on to 1, bounces over, turn around, they couldn't get up to it there, and the turn around, McLaren goes out and over the back here, and it picks up there by, is that a Stanfield or Haskett? Haskett for the Willunga, puts it out wide, goes out deeper, right on the scoreboard now, goes over the height then, turn around and play on, says the umpire, puts it over, Willunga try to get the ball out, goes back into here, jumps on the stacks over there, McLaren, and the umpire comes in now on the wing position to a ball up. 10.5 minutes gone in the last quarter.
Yeah, well, this is just watching the time clock just run down now for Willunga. Sammy 8 gets hold of the footy, they can't get it, but Carly gets it. I think that's Stevie Ball, jams it up in the air, Haskett underneath it, ball comes forward, Buttons out into it, can't come off hands, out of bounds, boundary umpire with the footy and throw it in again. And that's gusty old breeze, isn't it, out there?
It's darker and darker.
It's getting a little bit darker, isn't it?
Our window doesn't help, I know that.
Boundary umpire with the footy, throw it back in again. Or a panic in there from Willunga. Ball gets tapped down again. Offense. Willunga at the bottom of the pack. McLaren back door gets it, jams it on the boot. The kick's gone wild thing. Out on the full. Luke Goodison. Put it 10 rows back. Kids to go and get it. There's plenty of mutton in the pocket.
It's unusual, isn't it, for the kids to run and get the ball and bring it back.
Scanlon goes short to Haskett. Haskett, it's got Sammy A in the middle if he wants to pick him off, and they've got a few down the middle to pick him off. You can see it. I reckon Brad can see it that way too. No, he's not. He's going to bring it clubroom side. She's going to sit up in the air, and she's going to sit up in the air too long because the breeze has got hold of it and dragged it out on the floor.
I reckon the wind's just swung around a little bit more to the right and sort of coming into this pocket now where it was going straight down before.
So McLaren to drive the footy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Footy back in, she gets driven again, plenty of punching going on down there, and punching comes in from Haskett. She's gone to the boundary line, boundary umpire will come into play. Stings take right out of this game, boys.
Certainly has. 12 minutes gone.
We never expected this to happen.
No,
Not like
a
this.
hell of a lot closer than this. And the umpire with the footy flicks it back up in again. Still gaggle of players around it. We've got a whistle in there. And we're going to see it. We've got to find a free kick. Clear the footy out a little bit. And no, it's not Willunga. We've turned it. We've gone backwards. We've gone McLaren. We've got his hand flying around the wrong way.
Signalled one way and gave it the other.
Yeah, Todd McKay. It is for McLaren. 30 metres out, directly in front. We've had a bad day, McLaren. And he needs to settle this one up to bring up the old double figures for the goals for McLaren. McKay on his way in. Drop punt, just sits it up and sits it up straight over the goal umpire's head. Goal number 10 for McLaren.
Victor Tyre Power are your local one-stop shop for all tyres, wheels and batteries. Tyre Power are Australia's biggest independent tyre retailer, which means you get the power of a big range of the big brands, expert advice and lower prices.
Get the power of a local owner and operator.
Get the power of great service that keeps you coming back.
Get the power. Victor Tyre Power, 170A Hindmarsh Road, Victor Harbour.
Starting to set up their final night scenarios. They'll come out to watch their reserves, and I think they've got another side in too, I think. So
they got all four in.
All four in.
Junior Colts, Senior Colts, reserves and A grade. Willunga next week. So Willunga are migrating to Victor Harbour for the weekend.
So that will certainly get up there, so it puts teams into it. Sorting out the umpires. Finally got it now back in the centre. Sets himself up. Up she goes. Up they go. Smashed out there by Willunga. Go down. Carl comes through from McLaren. Picks the ball up. He gets wrapped up. And Mr. Rice, the umpire with the twistle, turns around and says, hold the ball, and Beefy gets it for Willunga. He goes back. He'll just look for a kick here somewhere. There he goes. Sees the lead. Drives it down low, and he's gone wide and over to you, Kevy.
Yeah, the mark has been taken down there by Stanfield. So Stanfield's got out of it.
Yeah, they were tears of joy, mate. Everybody's scatching. That's no tears of joy.
The rain's coming.
And out of bounds. So the rain is starting to fall down here.
And the crowd is scattering.
If it was a cricket match, it'd be called off, wouldn't it? Boundary umpire going to get the ball back and throw it in. Ball thrown in there. In it goes. McLaren got hold of it. It goes over there to Willunga. And he's just going to walk away with it. Now the person in front of us has got in our way, and over it goes now to McLaren. I think that was probably Kiefer Zaha then that had the kick. Ball's on the ground. They try to kick it out. Ellis looks like he's got hold of it here. Got hold of it. He twists, he turns, he handballs it back to someone, and it didn't really hit him on the chest. And now the race is on. There's four Willunga players down there. The ball will go across to Haskett. Haskett will get a hand pass across to a teammate. And McLaren down there, nowhere to be seen, and the mark goes to Willunga. So Willunga with the ball now in the back pocket. So I saw that's game, isn't it? Given a chance, isn't it? This goes across now, and the ball has been marked over there by Scanlon, and Scanlon's got hold of it for Willunga, and he's decided to go back, and they're just playing keepings off at the moment, and Meagle's got hold of it now. Oh, and did he make it? I think he just got it, and that was Sam Tregenza. So they've had four kicks, and they've just got it outside of the 50. Now it goes.
Oh, look at that go back.
Yeah, the wind's blowing out there fairly hard now with a bit of rain behind it. And Sammy A kicks the ball up in the air, and McLaren players are lining up for it there, but someone's from Willunga Sport, their party. It's gone over there to Zohar. Zohar gets it to his teammate, gets a hand pass over the top there to Carl. Carl gets it across there to Moyle, and the ball goes across the line and out of bounds, Nifty.
Yeah, duck down into that one, looking for a free. There's big, heavy drops of rain falling at Yankulilla. Waited 2 days for this. Now it's turned up a day late. Ball comes back over the top. Comes back out to Stanfield, through to the coach in Portlock. He gets it over to his running player there in Scott. Scott fires one in full, comes off hand. Zohar's got it. Zohar's now been dispossessed of it. Over the top it goes to Scotty Brown. I reckon that's near stuck his way down the line. He's close to an open shot and out. It goes through for a minor score. So 18 goals 11 to Willunga to 10 goals 12 to McLaren.
And these drops, a fair bit in each one of them.
You've got a bit of strength out with the wind on it too, so McLaren picks this ball up and drives it down the full forward line. Mutton comes out, and that looked like it was a flush there. I thought it might be lightning. Turn around, Mutton now. Yeah, Mutton now's got the ball for McLaren's. Going to kick from 25. 45-degree angle, that wind is howling, he needs to set this up to the left, puts it up, it does, and there she goes, and unlucky, it didn't quite take it out. So he goes through for a minor score. So it goes now to 18-11 Willunga, 10-13 to McLaren.
This thing's gone right out of this
game. Right out of it.
We're at the showers early and it's coming down, folks. It is coming here in buckets.
Anyway, the ball will be brought back in by Sammy A. Sammy A will kick it to the far side of the ground, which he has done. It's gone into the rain. The raindrops are knocking it down on the ground. No one's got hold of that one. Two players tackle each other for it, and the umpire will come in and toss it up. Well, we're nearly 19 minutes into this final term, so
I
think can't possibly kick 8 goals in that time.
Yeah, you could blow it, couldn't you? Give the players a rest.
No, play the time out.
Yeah, count the bars. No, let them hit. Add more.
The time was out. I saw what happened one year when someone did that. The ball now's on the crowd. And no one's getting hold of that. I think she's going to be fairly slippery. In fact, the umpire should stand there saying, play on. And I think the players are too tired to even bend down and pick it up.
Nearly have a bit of snowflake involved in on a ball comes straight. Oh, that's a good pick up there. It's by the McLaren rolled her on through. Try to hold her up, but Willunga is miserable as ever. They've got a big noose around this game. Goes over to Portlock. Portlock too quick to lead. Lee can't handle it, and she's dribbled over the boundary line and out of bounds. Holy crap, there goes the ball. Crunch. Wind comes up, the rain's howling. That sounds a little bit more tickly on the roof. Just raindrops. They're big drops. They've got a cupful in every drop. That look careful.
Just about. Then you need that, but doesn't it?
Ball comes back up in again. Tap down. It is by Willunga. Up over the top. By the male medalist, he can't get hold of it for him. Branson, probably the best player on the ground from McLaren. He bumped himself through. He can't come up with it. Ball it up. Heavy rain. Ball here at the ankle. It's been bowling for it. Get a little tap out by Portlock. Goes to Meagle, to Sammy A. Turn into a little bit slippery now for Sammy A. Nice pick up. Here's through. Player taken up on the throw's been called. McLaren free kick. McLaren gets over the forward. The load's up. Heads the water. You can see that with the driving when she's off target. Good on you being a goal umpire out there in this lot. McLaren through for a minor score. They go to 10 goals, 14. Willunga 18 goals, 11. Our FPX scoreboard.
The wind's taken that ball right back into the cars out.
Where's everybody going?
I don't know, they've gone out.
Oh no.
The best thing about it was the
outdoor
bar is actually deserted now. They've gone to the inside bar. Yeah.
Peaceful out there now.
Yeah, they locked us in once, and the Willunga crowd have said, I'll open it for you, I'll lock it now. But okay, off they come. Haskett drives this ball out right up, and you see the wind drive it back and right in the chest of McLaren. The wind's still up, but the rain's stopped at the moment. Play on McLaren. Off it goes into the pocket, untouched, and it'll be a return kick in the forward pocket there, and Haskett with the ball for Willunga.
A brief shower.
It certainly was. Some big drops in it. Out they come. Haskett drives this ball up. Look at the ball, just throw it back down. The wind's dropped it down. Willunga try to get up, gets hang on to him. McLaren throws it back. Out it comes out there to Willunga there, and goes on. And Collier, the Willunga still pushing it forward. Out they go into there, turns around, stop raining. Oh, handballs back quickly there. Goes off Willunga now.
No
on that
wonder
wing,
cricket there.
goes off up the forward line, dropped on the chest, goes out, handball comes out, tackled off, sockers off the ground. Willunga goes forward, and Lucy gets up there for McLaren. Goes back, Willunga cover over there. 2-on-1 in here, McLaren's favour. Turning around, Willunga pushing the ball forward, pushing it, doubles back in, looks for the man, he doesn't. The umpire said you're over the boundary line. So at the 22.25 minute mark, she's in the forward pocket for a throw in at Nifty.
Time on period. Boundary umpire with a 40. Rain stopped for now. Ball comes back in. Willunga goes up the ruck, and she'll come in, pick up the crumbs. Crash tackle going on. There's going to have to be a whistle in there. It's a mess. No, umpire's letting it go. Bar of soap gets slipped out of it. Out back she comes. McLaren tries to squeeze it back down the line. They do. They get away with it. Hit the ground running. Send her up the football, but that's probably wasn't the best option. We've got a whistle back down there. We've gone out of bounds back there.
The boundary umpire won that one.
He won. And it wasn't probably a good option for him to centre it because it was all red and white Guernseys in
This
there.
is all time on, of course, but this is happening.
Yeah.
Clock says 23 minutes.
Nobody wanted the
No,
central
no.
umpire to go in and get it back.
Yeah.
Everybody's up in one quarter of the oval.
Boundary umpire with a 40. We finally got back to some normality. Up in they go. Bass gets the punch out, but picked up it is by McLaren. McLaren now load up the footy down the line looking for Mutton. Just blast through his fingers. Got some help in there. The carries are rising. Mutton says no, I'll come back and clean up. A long raking handball down the line. He gets it down the line to Ma. Ma has to go the rubble. Ma's been tackled. Ma is gone holding the haggis.
Bit unlucky, wasn't he? He's only
The only bugger down there.
Yeah.
Scooter Brown gets hold of the 40, kicks it back up in the back line through to Scanlon through to Collier. Collier can go out to the coach in the Mitch. He does. A little chip over the top. Mitch wants his player to flood down the ground a little bit, keeping short. Mitch will hang on to it until the umpire tells him to get on with it. He's the old stooge. So Paul pops it up in the air. She just holds up in the breeze up there. Boys wait for it up on the ground. That's Aldous. Handballs along the line, down the line to himself, and it's gone out. And
Handball,
handball to set it. He's seen it right on the money. Free kick McLaren, they get it, load it up, back in 50 she comes again. Collier goes up with a one-hander, doesn't bring it down. Sammy A, the control master, sees Brad Haskett standing out in the middle of the 50-metre arc on his own. Brad, old school again, will just go back, waste a bit more time, goes back out wide to Scotty Brown. Brownie can lay up down to the scoreboard. No, let's whack some kits. The coach said, I'll go back, boys, kick it back to me. The training tricks go back to Brown. Stats are just, reels are just going overtime here. And Brownie from the back lines loads up a long short trajectory kick. Wasn't his best. Puts it down to the male medalist. He might have his last kick for the game, the male medalist. He is off target though and through for a minor score. 10 goals, 15 McLaren, 18 goals, 11 Willunga on the FP Ag scoreboard.
Yep, so it goes over there, back in there, Gal. Got it up there, drives this ball out Willunga, booms it out that flank out there, goes out there, off hands, and the umpire will take control of this one here. 25 and a half minutes gone, so I wouldn't think there'd be too much into this.
Be a while ago.
Yeah, a while, because there's only been 4 goals. So.
Yeah, but they've been well over the back of the pack though, haven't they?
Yeah.
In the cars.
Out there in the flank it is, in the back flank there. McLaren's still trying to get going. She goes over the boundary line on the scoreboard side. The umpire says, throw it in, boundary umpire. Sets themselves up at 28, 29 and 33 minutes. So we turn around, we're at 26 at the moment. Throws that in. That's not a bad throw actually. That's pretty good. Goes down. McLaren tried to come through. He gets wrapped up by Willunga, and now it's the central umpire's time. Goes for it. At least it's stopped raining now. Up she goes, pushes out there by Willunga, hits the ground, goes to deck, kicks up there, handball comes out, can't get a kick away, Sammy A. Turns around, gets up, goes off, Sammy A comes back, get his boot to it, didn't go far, turns around, gets down into there, and that one there would have been Altus. Puts it up for Willunga. Handball goes back, he misses it. In he comes, picked up beautifully there by Willunga. Handball's out, goes over to McLaren though. They're fattling hard. He gets wrapped up. Umpire comes in. She's in the centre of the oval and it'll be a ball up by him. Turn around. She's certainly gone sting out of here now. Up they go. Carl gets it out, comes out here, comes out through McLaren. McLaren gets it, kicks it up in the air. The water boy's going to get it. Comes out, Sammy A sits under it, waits for it, drops it on it, actually got it, kicked it off the ground without it, comes out. Aldous can't get it, goes to McLaren. McLaren goes up, goes over the top over there to Collier. Collier handballs it back.
There goes the honker.
The siren's gone, 27 minutes that quarter. So in the end, we've got the winners running out here is McLaren, Willunga at 18 goals 11, defeating McLaren 10 goals 15, and that is it for McLaren for the season.
Yes, McLaren can pack their jumpers up now, and Willunga, well, they've got to get theirs watched for next Saturday. At Victor Harbour.
Yeah, I tell you what, if you have another warm day, looking down there, I was pointing out to you before, Kev, I mean, Bassey went back on again, but he looks a bit stiff and sore, doesn't he, when he was doing a bit of a come off the ground and he's moving a bit stiff and sore out there at the moment. The big fella, the big body, covered a fair bit of ground the last couple of weeks, and quite a hot, solid ground for him on it today, so pretty fast action football. Spent a fair bit of time in the clinches out there, so
they did. Yeah.
A few players and still a few players sitting in the wings for Willunga to roll back in as well. But McLaren, well, I think we've put the mockers on them, because every game we've seen McLaren boys, we've put the loss on them. So probably won't like to see us around again, but yeah.
Well, they won't.
They won't.
Well, that's true. Well, they won't indeed.
Yeah.
So Willunga will have transformed themselves. They put 4 of their sides into the prelim finals next week. So
as I said, unless they come to watch the junior grades, so it's out onto it. Goal kickers, I'll go through here. For Willunga, we've got probably the man of the match and deserves it is Sam Rennie with 7, mind you. Then we have Daniel Lee with 3, Miles Warmington with 3, 2 to Daniel Bass, and then we finish up with singles to Mitch Portlock, Sam Tregenza and Jake Stanfield. For McLaren, bit thinner, bobbing up late was Jordan Mutton with 4.
He had a purple patch.
He certainly did in that third quarter. Stephen Branson with 2, Todd McKay with 2, and then singles to Brett Ellis and James Grimley.
So that's it until next Saturday morning, when we're at Victor Harbour to play the preliminary finals. So the finals will be in the A grade in Counter Bay playing Willunga, in the reserves Willunga playing Langhorne Creek, in the senior colts Langhorne Creek playing Willunga, and in the junior colts Willunga playing Strath. So looks like a home game for Willunga.
The bus company will be happy down at Willunga Charters next week, won't it? We'll be busting them all up and down the road there for Victor Harbour. So thank you.
Anyway, thanks to all those people involved today, especially Stevie Adams getting up there very, very early this morning to come down and
to the mini colts with
and do the mini colts.
Trev, you got a early start. Chased me all the way over here from Goulburn.
Yep, dodging the kangaroos.
We had a bit of dodging the kangaroos, didn't we? We've had the 4 seasons of weather. The sun, it's been warm, it's rained, it's come overcast, and it's blown its guts out.
It's blown a lot out.
And thanks to Chris up there with his producing, or whatever they call it at the
chief editor
and chief everything.
Nifty put on advert man. And thank you to the Yankalilla Football Club for hosting us down here in the first semi-final today. Did a good job down there, the Yank boys, and we leave this ground and we've got 2 more grounds to cover, boys. We've got Victor Harbour next week, and of course the big one over at Langhorne Creek. 3 more grounds to go, so we should
junior final at
Strathalbyn.
So if you want to come to these games, because you got to be careful, the tickets are limited,
and they're getting gobbled up in a hurry.
Getting gobbled up in a fair sort of hurry because the COVID people tell us how many people can go, and if you want to go to the grand final, well, you better get a ticket, because if you don't have a ticket, you won't get in probably.
That's right. Go to Eventbrite or jump on the GSFL website and follow all the prompts on that one, and it's easy to get through to as well. So you better get on board, because after Willunga's moving down to Victor Harbour next weekend. So if you're into Strathalbyn and Counter Bay, back up ball in that side, Langhorne Creek will be in there as well. So they'll be all fighting for jockeying.
We must thank Ian Wright too back in the studio. I mean, it's a bit of a thankless job sitting there by yourself all afternoon, but well done for that too, Ian.
It's been busy. Actually, I've worked out how we can improve our audio reception because that last quarter was crystal clear. Just have the footy next week with no crowds there, we'll be right.
Yeah. Obviously, the towers here get a fair hammering with people wanting to get online and everything, watch it, and it interferes with what we want. So we apologise for that, but it's out of our hands. And once the crowd dispersed out, we got the clarity. So it must be.
There's about 900 people here at one stage in that A-grade game, and going by the people on the gate who were counting them, and that's got to be done for COVID purposes anyway. That, you know, if 10 or 15% of them are using their phone at the same time, it's using the equipment up to its maximum, isn't it?
Well, you battled on, you did well, Kevin, Nifty, and Trevor.
Well, we'll be closer next week, Ian, because you can just open up the front door and we'll yell at you down the road.
We'll have a fixed line.
Yeah.
All right, guys, thank you very much, and safe travels back to the coast.
Yeah, being a new bloke too, if the footy does come in the veranda down there, can you kick it back?
All right, boys.
Thanks, mate. Thanks,
3
mate.
to 5. This is 90.1 Happy FM, our great Southern Footy League service, and of course we thank all of our sponsors.
FP Ag, the name you can trust for all your farm needs. FP Ag Rural Supplies has the knowledge and know-how to help you improve your production with expert agronomy advice for your pastures, hay production and broadacre cropping, fertiliser advice and spreading, animal health strategies, fencing needs, expert viticultural advice, livestock sales options, and we also offer an on-farm delivery service. FP Ag, with 5 fully stocked branches across the Flurio, we're in your field.
Hi, I'm Jamie, manager at Telstra Store Victor Harbour. If you need help with anything tech related, we're here to help.
If you're having problems with your phone or internet, we can give you a bit more help than just telling you to turn it off and on again.
And if you need a new phone or entertainment bundle, we can show you some options. And this is
So feel free to pop in for a friendly chat anytime. We look forward to seeing you at Telstra Store Victor Harbour soon.